right. But we're not talking about mental age here.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Saturday Night Fights, brought to you by the Armchair Dragoon. Sean Connery is happy to see you. The Dogs of War are happy to see you. And the Babushka Ninjas standing in for Cossacks are very happy to see you. So surely we must be playing Leipzig, right? Because that's all we do around this place. No. We've finished Leipzig with a French win, if you didn't catch it. And as a consequence, we're going to play something else. And we're going to play Charlie Don't Surf, right? Because that's all we by do. The Lardies. Hey, Red, good evening. You're first. I have wanted to play this game forever. And I think, honestly, I was a little bit inspired by our experience with General Darmé, which we were talking about just before we took this thing live. What do I mean by that? General Darmé is actually, I'm finding it to be a very, very good Napoleonic war game for the level that it's at. But it is, I think it was written by infinite monkeys on infinite typewriters. And as a consequence, there are pieces and parts of it everywhere. And we even had a question that came up in our Thursday night game where I found the answer not in the rule book, not in a FAQ, not in an errata, but on a forum from the author. No. We don't do that. So, Shadow Mage, good evening. So I said, let's dig into this game, because this game too, Charlie Don't Surf, which interestingly I'm told actually predates in its nascence I Ain't Been Shot, Mum. The other game by the Lardies that's far better known of World War II battles at this level. And this is a company-level game. And it, too, is a box of parts at times. I will say that there was more than one time I thought about dumping this project entirely, God bless you, because it was driving me crazy. But I said, no, we're going to stick to it. And I'm pretty pleased with it, and I hope you like it, too. This is the first scenario from Surf's Up, their official scenario book. And, well, to do it, first of all, I should say, tonight we have Velker, good evening.
Good evening.
OJ's dad, good evening.
Good evening.
Achilles, good evening.
Howdy.
And all the way from Brittany, where I think, is it now? It is now New Year's Eve. We just got
No, it's Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve, that's what I meant. It is Christmas Eve's good evening, Giorgio.
Good evening.
All right, so we're going to play this. And it is of its time, and so away we go. Let's dive in and start. Surf's Up. Velker and I actually hammered our way through a couple turns last night, so I feel a little more ready than I otherwise would have been. So I hope that shows in a tiny bit better preparation. It is a card-based game. It is a company-based game at a 1-to-1 scale. Each side, the Americans here, and the NVA here, it's actually the PAVN here, command roughly a company strength with modest supports. This is an introductory scenario, so there's nothing particularly dramatic about it. It is, as I say, card-based, and we'll go over the cards because they're actually a pretty good way to teach the game, I found. The forces are organized as you see them. We'll talk about that. Every squad, let's start there, is lined up here. And I'm over on the American side. It doesn't matter. The PAVN is much the same. Every squad is commanded by company has a company commander. There he is. In this case, it's Captain Achilles. Go figure. How do you have an awesome figure like that? Thank you so much, Mechanical Turk, and not use it. He's also got his FO with him, with a radio strapped to his back. So that's their HQ. They then have not one, not two, but 3 platoons of infantry, each of them commanded by an LT. We have, for example, LT-JC Buck Paducah. Those names borrowed from the great C64 game Computer Ambush. We have, go figure, Lieutenant Giorgio Barato. I can't stop. And all the way over here, we have Lieutenant Valdemar Velker. There we go. Each of them has with him a medic. And then they have their squads. These squads, in the American case, are composed of 10 men. These squads, when they're deployed, have to maintain in contact with each other. The bases are a little hinky. Be honest about it. Keep your bases together. The squads stick together. The platoons do not have to, in most instances. And then the Americans have a weapons platoon, which is classified as an MG squad because they've got a bunch of those M60s flying around. But I just wanted to show you the generalized organization, just so you understood the sorts of forces that we're dealing with. In this game, there are only 4 types of terrain. Open, go figure. Light or broken terrain, what would that be? Well, light terrain would, for example, be these rice paddies. Or these hooches. It would also be this stream. And then you have heavy terrain. Well, that's pretty obvious. It's the jungle. That's the nasty stuff that really will slow you down. And those of you who have played Chain of Command, you will recognize things. The game is controlled by a deck. That deck of cards is right here, and let me tell you how much fun that was to make. When we start out in the deck, there's only 2 cards. And those are 2 blinds. VCNVA and Coalition. As the game goes on and blinds are revealed to show what's underneath them, we then put those cards as they're arrayed here into the deck so they can be played. That is the only way things move in this game is by deck activation, either through the unit itself or a big man. This is a term that the Lardies used a lot, and they used it in Sharp Practice. I Ain't Been Shot, Mum. I think they stopped it finally with Chain of Command, where it flipped over to something else, just became leaders. But there it is. There are the following types of cards. The blinds, we've already seen that. The unit cards, each platoon gets a card. Each big man gets a card. There's also an ammunition shortage card. This is dealt if this card is dealt immediately after a unit that has potentially short of ammo has fired, it is considered to have an ammo shortage. We'll go through that, but it is added each time high ammunition use occurs. We'll talk about that. Critical wound. If this is drawn immediately after a free world unit has suffered a casualty, one of these is deemed not to be dead but have taken a critical wound. Medic and Corpsman obviously activates them. And so on. Those are the big ones. The biggest card, other than those, is Diddy Mao, which we'll go over when we get to talking about movement. And then finally we have Timeout, which you will see right here. I know I had it deployed in it. I had all these set up just so. There it is. That is the Tiffin card. It's the end of the turn, as it were, allowing that little bit of friction. And there are some others that we'll go over as they come up. Command and Control. We start with our big men. And it's just like it is in Chain of Command, 4, 3, 2, 1. If your commander is a 4, he gets 4 actions. He may do 4 things. His influence range is 24 inches at 4. A 3 gets 3, and it's 18. Oh, did I mention? Yeah, this is a double-sized table, so everything is doubled. If he's 2, he has 2 actions, and he has a 12-inch range. And then a 1, who, by the way, in the Americans are called the Shake and Bakes. I like that. And that their influence range is a scant 6. A scant 6. Leaders can do a lot of things you're going to recognize from Chain of Command. They can use it to spot, to move, to send a radio message or attempt a task. They may also activate a squad, and that's key, a squad, a weapon team under his command. He may also activate a vehicle under his command. So that's a little different than Chain of Command. He can actually wake up a tank or an M113 or something like that. So it's there is such a thing. You may remove shock if they're within range. You do not have to be attached. You may initiate a charge into close combat. You may mark a target within 72 inches and line of sight with smoke or fire a flare. We have smoke. And you may also place them on Overwatch. Sound familiar? Thought it might. You may also unpin a squad or weapon team. That's 1 activation. You may unsuppress a weapon team for 2. Big men may influence units on blinds. How many action dice? So once you're off blinds, and I'm going to skip to blinds because I think this is actually a little bit out of order. Every unit starts this game on blinds, and that's what you see here. These are platoons. Those blinds have 4 action dice. No matter what the units underneath them would have had, they always have 4. A blind, and boy did it take me a long time to figure this out, because you got to go through forums to do it. A blind, and it's just like in Chain of Command, you may roll 1 die to move that distance, whatever you roll. So if you want to roll 1d6, roll 1. You want to roll 2d6, roll 2. You can do 2 types of movement. One is the sweep, which we would call line. The other is what they call Indian file. I would call it sand people file, because they always go in single file to hide their numbers.
Ranger file.
Ranger file, there you go. The difference is if you move in sweep, which is like this, you have to eat any terrain penalties. If you move in Ranger file, you get to ignore the first demerit, because just like in Chain of Command, it's -1 for every for the heavy terrain. So you're going to lose a pip off of each die if you're moving through the heavy. How do you move? It's pretty simple. It's straight ahead like that if you want to go. And then if you want to turn, you have to wheel. I'm going to say that those are 2 each. A click is 2 inches. And you just keep moving. So you get 4 dice. What else can you do? The main thing they can do, other than the thing I'll talk about, is spot. What is spotting? This is how you figure out what's sitting on each of those blinds. The spotting chart, although this just sucks. I hate this. Is the only QRS I could find. But here's your spotting table right there. Remember, all distances are doubled. It's any point on the blind to any point on an opponent's blind. You spend 1 die if you want. You can spend 2 or 3, each 1/1, giving you a bonus. It depends on how your field craft is, how their field craft is. We'll do it in the example. But they're going to try to see what's line of sight like. It's almost exactly like Chain of Command. Open is open. Duh. These block line of sight. These do not. The patties do not. If you're outside the jungle, you can see 8 inches in. If you're inside the jungle, you could see 8 inches and then out. If you're both inside the jungle, you can see 18 inches. And you got to be in the same section of jungle, of course. Now, seeing each other in the jungle is a real hoot, let me tell you. You can do it, but it's not easy at anything other than that 8-inch close range. I will also observe that 8-inch close range is roughly the same as the close range for shooting at each other. Go figure. The final thing you really do off of blinds is deploy. That costs you nothing. It's like spawning in Chain of Command. And when you do so, you may shoot. You can come off your blind shooting. There are 2 ways of being deployed onto the blind, as we said. The sweep assumes you're deployed squad left, squad right, squad rear. And so if you come off your blind, that's how you should come off. If you're Ranger file, obviously you should come off 1, 2, 3. And again, squads are integral to each other. They stay together. So once that happens, and once you've made all your sneaky, nefarious movement on blinds, you then determine how many action dice each squad gets when it is activated. When a squad deploys, or a platoon deploys, its card is put in the deck. It can then be activated by a big man, or it may be activated by its card. Either one is fine, but just like in sharp practice, you can't do both. It can only be one or the other. Once you are activated, there is a long list of things that you can do. All of them will be familiar to you. all of these things are things that you will recognize from your experience with Chain of Command. Moving, crossing a low obstacle, crossing a high obstacle, entering an unbarred building, firing, attempting to spot, attempting a task. You may also reserve dice for later in the turn. That is Overwatch. It's a little more limited. But we'll talk about that when we get... Oh, there it is, right there. When a unit is activated, instead of immediately using their die, you may reserve any or all for use later in the turn. These reserve dice are available only for spotting and firing, and may be used at any subsequent point you wish. They may be used, in fact, any time through another player's phase or on the timeout card. But after the timeout card, they're lost. They get cleaned up after timeout comes out and we go to the next turn. So yes, and that's how we'll see Overwatch. You'll be putting dice behind you. Talked about movement. Yes, you may enter melee combat on a blind. I don't recommend it because you won't know what's under the other blind, but you can do it. Light terrain costs you 1 pip per die roll. Heavy is 2. Remember, if you're going ranger style, that first one goes away. We have no impossible on this table. You may change your facing at no cost at activation. So it's just like it is in Chain of Command. You can do this thing, and this is when your squad is on the table. Your squad faces away, you turn it, and then it goes straight ahead. That's it. You have a 180-degree front arc. One of the most interesting mechanisms in this game is the fact that you lose actions based on how many troops you have in that unit. And I'll be dropping some tables on here so you can see it for both sides very shortly as you're setting up. But the more guys you get, the more dice your squads get, which is kind of fun. We've already talked about spotting, because that's super important. You'll want to do it a lot. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Tunnels, we don't have those. We don't got dog teams. There we go. Firing is actually very, very simple. You roll the number of action dice you have that you want to allocate to firing. You want to fire with a single die? Roll a single die. You want to roll all 4? Roll all 4. You're going to roll all 4, and you got a few modifiers. There really aren't many. And you're going to check them over here on this table. This is the most controversial part of Charlie Don't Surf, and I like it. There are 3 ranges: close, effective, long. Remember, everything doubles. There are infantry shots and there are MG shots. The only people with machine guns on this board are our friends here, this weapons team, this weapons platoon. They're the only ones with MGs. You're going to roll those dice. You're going to check this chart, and it's going to be a great shot, an okay shot, or a poor shot. A great shot is in the open. An okay shot is if a guy is like hulking down behind one of these berms. You can actually get your head down behind the berm of a rice paddy. A poor shot is in the jungle. There are bunkers in this game. If you do a poor shot in a bunker, the umpire, that's me, has the ability to shift it over to the right into the next column so that a poor close range shot becomes a great effective range shot. This chart slides to the right, depending on how terrible you make the shot. You then look and see how many hits you've done and what ancillary effect you might have caused. P is pin, S is suppress. The effects are right there. Everybody who is hit has to roll on a chart that will be very familiar to Achilles. 4 or 5 shocks, 6 kills. If you have anybody within 4 inches of your first squad that gets shot, there can be sharing of hits, just like in Chain of Command. If you have a commander attached, He can be hit if you roll the number of dead or less on a d10. Not a 6. It is really hard to kill leaders in this game.
Oh, we can do it.
Challenge accepted.
I believe you. You have 3 types of squads. Assault rifle, that's most of the Americans. Obsolete rifle, that is most of the NVA. And machine gun, that is the one we talked about. Most of the others, that'll come up in other scenarios. Fully automatic weapons have a habit of eating ammunition at an alarming rate. To represent this, each time any squad or weapons team rolls 3 6s, if you roll 3 6s and it makes you happy, that puts a ammunition shortage card into the deck. If subsequently this is dealt immediately after that platoon has fired, that platoon is short of ammo and may only engage at close range using a maximum of 2d6. Free world forces may call for fresh supplies of ammos as long as it has a radio. And then they have to roll a 1d6 to see if they can get it. There is a secondary thing. It's now called shock and awe. Oh, I mustn't forget this. This is huge. Communist forces that open fire from being hidden in cover will not be immediately deployed on the table. Their fire is calculated as normal, but a fire marker is placed on the table to represent their general position. This is a halfway stage between being on a blind and being deployed. It will be replaced by figures if it fires again or if it is then spotted. It may, however, choose to move away before it is spotted, in which case it is replaced by a blind. Anytime an unspotted unit is activated by its card, when it opens fire from blinds, it double shock if it's doing it at close range. That's an ambush. A lot of stuff that isn't on the table. Shock and awe. Every point of shock costs you a pip on movement. Costs you a point. A nasty thing is your current level of shock comes off the total number of pips rolls when you're shooting. And then there is awe. When your shock level is 3 times your basic action dice, at that point you fall back 4 inches for each additional point of shock. In the game Velcro and I hammered out, I was really, really stupid and got an entire platoon stuck here. Those guys got turned into paste in 2 rounds of shooting. Don't get caught if you are the NVA, or I assume the Americans, in the open. It is nasty. The biggest, nastiest thing, if you withdraw due to awe that is more than 4 times your number, you don't get to take your dead with you. And confirmed kills are one of the big ways Americans make points. Big men and command, and both medics and commissars may rally shock. We'll talk to you about how we do that once they show up on the board. Fortunately, there are no tanks yet, no armor yet. Sorry, Achilles. I know. We'll get there. I think here's something you will like: indirect fire support.
I love that.
You may call for it, Achilles, and only you, because you're the dude with the FO. He's in your HQ. Now, either he or you can do it. With the FO, it's all he can do. He doesn't do anything else. He calls for fire. The first thing you have to do is call for fire, is request authorization. Why? This is not a free fire zone. You have to put that card in the deck, and it has to come up in order for you to get authorization for that mission. At that point, you can call in any type of fire available to you. I was stunned when I found this out. That is artillery, aerial rockets, aerial bombs, or napalm. You may only fire at visible targets unless you want to fire blind, which I do not recommend. You want to say you want to do it, you let me know. And we'll go through the rules, and you can decide. It's called unobserved fire. And you may, if you are so inclined, declare broken arrow. Broken arrow calls it down directly on one of your own units. You know, you can do it. I'm just saying, you can do it.
You keep that in mind, OJ.
What's that supposed to mean?
OJ's just going to start screaming broken arrow. It's what you're going to do, depending on the type of fire you drop. I have a new toy for you, Achilles.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to lay down a grid of those.
Okay.
In most cases, like artillery, for example, it depends how many fireboxes you get with the artillery you're firing. It can be 1, 2, 3. You may place those in any configuration you want, so long as they're touching orthogonally. So, for example, you can lay down fire that does this. Now, once your opportunity card comes up, you will request it. We will put that card in the deck, whatever the type you've asked for is. Every time that card comes up again in the subsequent turns, we will roll a die. This is a priority 2 mission with a deviation of 3d6. And as we've already discussed, you will be throwing a good old-fashioned Games Workshop deviation die to determine the deviation. It'll be fun and exciting. I'm sure you'll want to do it. You may walk the barrage 12 inches on your card. Again, something that should be very familiar to you. If you call in a helicopter strike, you got to put the helicopter down and the communists get to shoot at it. Everything else is too high level to be shot at. I cannot believe I'm about to say this, but if you are inclined, every type of artillery can throw smoke. They deviate just like normal fire, and it's just like that same firebox I just showed you.
Mm-hmm.
Smoke lasts 3 turns. Helicopters, which you have, laying smoke may drop a screen up to, I'm not kidding, 96 inches long and 24 inches wide. I don't know why you do that, but you could. There are civilians on the table. They will react if you start shooting near them. Near undefined in my judgment. You may interrogate them if Achilles. There are risks involved with this. Just trust me, you.
There always are.
And then close combat is very much like it is in Chain of Command. It's a fistful of dice. We'll see if we get there. Deploying for battle. In this battle, one of the really amazing, and I mean this, it's one of the amazing things that Richard Clark figured out when he designed these rules, is that you've got to design a rule set where both sides are playing a different game. The Americans in this game have a radically different mission from in this case, the PAVN. The PAVN need to establish what is called their tactical edge. Their tactical edge is the board edge that is their retreat. Anybody that leaves off that edge is going to be fine. Anybody that leaves off an adjacent edge runs a risk of being captured. Anybody that leaves off the opposite edge runs a much higher risk of being captured. So once we're all set up, the communists will have to tell me what their tactical edge is. There are both military and political victories, and you can lose one and win the other. The military will be pretty obvious, and I will share it with you in your briefing, which will be private because the other side doesn't get to know it. And the other one is political, based on points. And believe me, the free world gets nailed if they start shooting or if civilians die. How do civilians get killed if they're within 4 inches of any kind of fire? They run a risk. That is the guts of the rules. Obviously, there will be a million questions, but let me first ask the question. Achilles, obviously, is going to be Captain Achilles over here, commander of these fine U.S. forces. Who will join him on the United States side?
I do think that is a guy called George Borato, lieutenant, so I have to.
All right. All right, so there it is. So OJ and Velker, you are the communists.
Yippee!
One of y'all is going to have to grab this, please, because we took advantage of the technology afforded to us by Tabletop Simulator, and we created a Heidi box, if you haven't noticed it yet. The one thing I can say, and well, can everybody get onto a team, please, and into a color? Because I need to be able to confirm invisibilities.
Nope. Stay. There we go.
There we are. Okay, so OJ, can I confirm? And Giorgio, you want to join Spades, please? There we go. Can I get a confirmation from our good friends, the Americans? Can you see this? Do you see anything there?
I do. I see a little white thing.
Yeah. I see yep. I see...
Yeah, a little tile.
How about now?
Yep.
No.
Perfect.
No.
Working just the way I need it to. And how can you... I just need to once more confirm. Can you see anything right here?
Negative.
Thank you. And I should check. OJ and Velker, you can see this?
Yep.
Yes.
Excellent. All right. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave you two, that is OJ and Velker, to chat over here in the main channel. If I can get Achilles and Giorgio to join me in the Allied voice chat.
Okay.
Allied voice chat. See you over there. You guys both here?
No, Giorgio's not here yet.
George will be here presently, I'm sure.
Giorgio is in that. Oh, there you go.
There's Georgia. All right.
There he is.
All right. I'll let you guys divide up your forces however you like amongst your various platoons.
How's this gonna work?
But
See?
what we're gonna do, what I need you to know, let me read you your mission. This is the Great Rice Hunt. Your primary objective is to secure the hamlet and destroy any VC. Okay.
Oh, like that. That's simple so far.
You must also find enemy rice caches and secure them ready for collection.
Okay.
You will have 4 blinds, 1 for each platoon and 1 for your company headquarters. Additionally, you will have 1 dummy. You will notice that you have these here. If you go into here and you hold over and mouse over, you'll see, if you wait a second, you see what that is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Labeled,
Yep.
like first platoon.
Exactly. You should be all set that way. It is up to you to determine which edge of the table you wish to enter from. You may enter from any of them.
Ah.
But you must all come on the same side.
Mhm.
Next thing I have to do is determine which of your platoons might be blessed with an extra big man, and I have them lined up right here. Got a bunch of corporals. You get corporals, maybe an extra big man that I would have to add to the deck. So I assume you're going to take the. I don't know how you're going to divide it up, but Achilles, I assume that you're going to take Buck Paducah, which would be first platoon.
First platoon.
Yeah, first platoon. All right, that's a roll a 1d6 on a 5 or a 6. You get an extra big man.
Okay. Let's see. Find my dice roller here.
Right here.
Ah.
With that first air cav right there. No.
Nope.
Giorgio, I think your second squad. Yep. So
Yep.
you want to check? You do not either.
Nope.
Who's got third squad? Who's got third platoon?
Giorgio, you take third platoon as well, and I'll take the weapons.
Okay.
Okay.
Weapons platoon.
Ooh, look at that.
There you go.
You get Rodney Rich Boy Richfield. He is a as you can see, he is a level 3. He is a level 3 big man. So that's cool. And Achilles in the back. How about for your weapons platoon? No.
Nope.
All right, so please, when the time comes, Giorgio, to deploy this, remind me that I have to put not just the... I have to put your big man 5 in there. He's big man 5.
Okay.
All right. So that's all of that. I'm going to leave to you guys... Yeah, that's it. I'm going to leave to you all to discuss how you want to divide everything up and which board edge you want to set up. I'm going to jump in with the other guys. Whenever you're ready, you can come on back. All right?
Okay.
Right.
Roger that.
While you go have a good conversation, I'm going to go talk to these boys.
Hello. Welcome.
Hey, OJ.
Hello.
All right, I'm back.
Vilker muted himself because I could hear what you were telling the
Oh,
guy.
okay. So here we go. Let's talk about what you need to know. Number one, let's deal with the simple thing, which is...
Oh, good guys here all of a sudden.
Yeah, I forgot that you guys were ahead of me by a lot of hours, so...
Oh, shoot. Okay. Yeah, because we're done doing the rules teach.
Oh, god damn it. Okay, it's alright.
Yeah. So we're at the phase right now where we could just throw you into... Well, let's figure this out. We'll figure this out. So right now, OJ, what we're going to do is we're going to check each one of your platoons stands a chance of getting an extra big man. Okay?
All right.
So what you're going to want to do is roll a... The regular guys have a chance on a 5 or a 6. The guys in the back only on a 6. So we'll do first platoon.
2.
Nope. And how about second platoon?
1.
And now these guys are... your weapons platoon is also a 5 or a 6?
5.
There you go. He gets 1. So that's going to be big man 3. Level 1. They're not good, but they are there. And then finally, these guys in the back only on a 6, the local cadre.
Nope.
Okay. The next thing you have to decide, you have, and you may have heard me say this, each one of these blinds, if you mouse over it and it drops down, it's not in the main one, you have to wait a second over it, includes what that blind is.
Gotcha. Yep, I see that now.
So you all first have to decide which is your tactical edge.
All right. So what do you think, Velker?
I don't know.
I know Velker did hide the rice.
Oh, he's already
Cash.
done his... You already did his hide?
He did the hide. I only know where one. Oh, no, there's a second one.
You remember, you got to put him by the hooches, right, Velker?
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they got to be by the hooches.
Ah.
Okay, so that one's there. I'm going to lock it. Where's your second one?
I lost one.
Grab that one. There was one up here in the middle of a rice paddy, I think.
Oh yeah, there's one right here.
Got it.
Yep,
Oh, that can be
there.
right there. And your last one?
Three of them?
Three.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Where did I put it? Oh, I put it over here. I put it in the weeds over there. That one's already right there. Put it in the jungle over by this one.
Okay.
And where was? Okay, I see that one. I saw the first one. Where did the third one go?
It's over by this.
Oh.
They're all by this.
Well, the second one actually, I guess.
There's one right there,
I saw that one.
and then the other one is over here.
Ah, gotcha. Okay.
And now you gotta tell me how this thing is hidden. There's a different level for how well they get hidden in each scenario. Where did that go? Come on, man. There we go. It's there we go. 2, 1, 2. All right. So I don't know who wants to roll for it, but it's a 1d6. We'll check this one first.
Go ahead, Velker.
3.
That one is moderately concealed.
Nice. I'll take that.
Okay.
Next one.
And the next one is where? Don't ping it.
Yeah. Can you get this one?
Oh, got it. Yeah. Also moderate.
And the one is across the river.
And the one over the river. Go ahead.
Chris's.
Ooh, that's poorly concealed. Yep.
But they'll never find it. They'll never expect the rice catches to be so close to their side.
Yeah, right. All right. The next thing you have to decide is what is your tactical edge.
It's up to you, OJ. What do you think? What are you feeling?
This edge with your name on it, I guess. I don't know.
Alright, I'm fine with that.
I mean, if you got a better suggestion, I'm all ears. So.
No. I think
All right.
I think it's fine.
You now, once you've decided that, you're going to want to place, you have 3 segments, or you can link them all together, of trenches. You don't place those. Those can't hide in boxes. You're going to use these markers that say tunnel.
Okay.
They can't see those. Put them wherever you want.
And what do? They just
That makes it harder to see, and it gives you a shift on the fire. It makes you harder to hit.
Okay.
Harder to see, harder to hit. Obviously, if you have a longer segment, you're going to be able to put more guys in it. If you go all 12 inches, that's a full squad.
What do you think?
We can place these anywhere. Is that right?
Yep. Anywhere you want.
What do you think if we made a full stretch? Along this stretch of land, like along this tree line, because it's got a pretty good view of this big open rice paddy field. Or
That's
we
fine.
could, or we could put like 2 there and then.
Yeah,
2
I see what
here.
you're saying. Like, basically put like one here.
Sure.
No, well, okay. Yeah, that's just
Yep.
okay.
Yeah, but let's keep them in the jungle.
Oh, in the tree line.
Yeah, you want it to be in the. You probably don't want those in the open.
Yeah, so we
Gotcha.
keep 'em in the tree line and then.
And so, like, maybe like the second one right in here.
Sure, and then another one on the.
And then-
side by
yep.
the source
The
pit.
third one there.
Third marker's down there. All right. All right. Next thing
You
you
want
got to
shift it
do.
left?
What?
You want to shift it left there a little bit, Velker, just that way it's
Oh,
maybe
sure.
not
Yeah,
masked by the buildings quite as much.
sure, yeah.
Okay.
I see what you're. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Actually, what if we do it here? Because then it's also within 8 inches of this tree line, so it can see across.
Next thing you want to do is you're going to want to place a bunker. Those are these markers right here.
Alright.
You got 2 of them.
Oh, I'm sorry. What were the tunnel ones again?
The tunnels are trenches.
Trenches. That's right.
And the bunkers are just better defense?
The bunkers are these. Yes, they're better. Oh, they're also much harder to see.
You know what I see? Okay, so these are extra sneaky.
Mm-hmm. And I'll tell you why those BAR markers are there should you want.
Okay.
What is Giorgio pinging? Oh boy.
Who knows?
Be nervy.
I'm thinking.
What if we
Nope,
put a
we have
bunker?
2 of them, right?
You got 2. You got 2 bunkers.
Booker, I'm thinking taking one over here,
Okay.
right in here next to this trench.
Fine with that.
Or is that not a good idea?
I think that's a fine idea.
Okay.
And then what if we made one like deeper in the trees here?
Because remember, you can only see 8 inches. You know, if you're in the trees, you got to be within 8 inches of the edges to see out.
And it's pretty close.
Yep.
What if you put it down over this area, maybe? In one of these 2 sides? And the reason why is if this is our retreat area, maybe use the bunker as a almost like a fortification point to guard
Hey,
the exit.
Can we come back up yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
I'll come
I'm
get
going.
you. I'll come get you.
Yeah, I think that's a good spot.
All right. Now, the other thing you might want to know, you have this weapons platoon. You see it over here? This can be 9 dudes in a single platoon, or it can be 2, and then they get this machine gun, or it can be 2 5s. And if it's 2 5s, you can put each of those 5s, 1 each, into those bunkers.
And they count as assault rifles?
Yes, they will count as assault rifles.
And what happens to the machine gun then?
You don't get it.
You don't get it. Okay.
What if we put the machine gun one here? Because machine guns double close range.
So do you, though.
What?
So would your regular.
Assault rifles?
So those guys in that bunker. Yep. All hits at close range and ambush are double shock.
No, what I'm saying is the range for close range is double.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's right. Yeah.
So if we had it from here, it could cover a whole lot more land. Or this one. Either one. But I'm liking the machine gun.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Because they will not fit in that bunker. You can put the machine gun in the bunker, but you can't put the rest of the squad in that bunker. They won't fit.
You can put one or the other in.
Yeah.
What if we put the machine gun in that bunker and then filled the rest within the trench?
You can do that. That's legit.
That sound
All right.
reasonable, OJ?
Sure. Yep.
All right. So again, that's it's a 2 LMGs. It's a 9-man squad, 1 5-man LMG weapons team. Yeah.
So we're taking the machine gun with both of those support weapon squads, right?
What you're
5
going
main
to do
squads.
is this. And like I said, now they're just going on a blind.
So we don't need these BAR chits.
Yeah,
on
you don't
The table.
you don't need those chits because you can't. How did they say the bunker piece? 4 blinds. Yeah, you're gonna have to use the bunkers they can't deploy into those bunkers hidden that way. So you've got the 9-man 1 2 3 4 5. And actually, this is 2. Yeah. What is this now? 9-man machine gun squad with 2 LMGs. Yep. Those are the 2 LMGs. Yep, right there. 1 2 3. And then all that happens is they get one of these. So they get another one of these. And then they get this 5-man LMG, or this 5-man machine gun. 1 2 3 4 5. And then these guys are gone. So that is your support group right there, and that's
All right,
what goes
and
on that goes on the blind.
For the bunker and the.
You don't get the bunker that way.
What?
You have to break up into the LMG squads if you want to go in the bunker.
Oh, okay. I thought
So we don't get
you were
any
saying
bunkers?
that the.
You get the bunkers, but you're gonna hang on a second. Oh, never mind. I see what they're doing. I get it. I'm silly. I'm silly. You just do this. That becomes 1 BAR. And that becomes another BAR. And then you get the machine gun separate. That's how that works. So what you're going to do is you're going to mark the 2 BAR guys as in there, and then the machine gun is all that's going to be on that. The machine gun's going to be what's on your support platoon marker.
Okay. So,
He's a machine gun all by his little lonesome.
so these two don't actually exist?
No, they do. They're these counters. You got to put those counters out there into the bunkers.
Okay, so one each. So
Yep.
one in each bunker.
Exactly, like that. All right.
Boom. And the machine gun itself can go wherever we want it to.
Well, he goes on the weapons squad. He goes on
He
the
goes
weapon.
on
The one of these should be weapons platoon.
full of dummies.
Oh, right here.
Yeah, he's in that guy.
Yep. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Now, you all set up. I'm going to go over there while you set up. You have to set up 15 inches, or is it 30? Doubling is hard.
I'm guessing they're not making us go 7.5 inches from the base.
Yeah, I'm guessing not either. That's in this. That's in this. "24 inches. You have to start 24 inches off a table edge.
Alright.
So you guys all set up first anyway, so go ahead, do it.
So how do you want to do
At least no more than 24 or at
Max,
least
no,
24?
at least
At
24
least.
inches.
All right.
Oh, interesting.
So that's a dummy.
Alright, so you have 3 dummies.
Yeah, you got more dummies than they do. I'll say that.
You said at least, right?
Yeah,
All right.
at least 24 inches off of any edge.
So would this one come up here and be part of this trench? Is that right? Or no?
He could be.
Yeah, you could join that part.
Once you're deployed, yeah. Because they don't know
Yeah.
that trench is there, remember.
Alright, I'm gonna put the
Right. No, I
They
get
can't
that.
see it. And remember, if any
Right.
part of you is sticking out of the trees, they can see you. Don't get cute.
I'll put the machine gun guys over by this trench.
I'll just scoot the trench back then a little bit.
And we can go anywhere on this board.
Anywhere you want.
Okay.
Hey, Byron, thanks a lot for saying so. Hey, everybody, by the way. There's a water buffalo. Ah. Oh, my goodness. No, and again, let's deal with wow. There's just so much in the chat. It's so great to see everybody. Happy Christmas Eve. They're setting up. Let me go get Achilles and Giorgio before I start yakking.
Where it was when I had the same.
Come on back. Come on back.
Okay, are we?
His best girl.
So, anyway, what I was saying is, the way Charlie Don't Surf thinks about it, just toss all the details out. It's assault rifles, obsolete rifles, machine guns. And in this battle, most everybody, there's no way you're 24 inches off here. These
Hey,
guys,
Jim?
those guys, yeah.
Are we supposed to have placed our blinds yet?
Nope. You are going to be marching. Okay. You are going to be marching in at the side of your choosing. So you are at table edge.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, so we needed 24 inches off of each edge. I thought it was just our one.
No,
edge.
no. Mm-mm.
Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of what it forces you to do. I suppose the first question is, dude, guy, do you know how to get to the game?
I don't. I've never joined you guys in Tabletop Simulator before.
Okay.
Well, now you've made your first mistake. Here you are.
Oh no, I've made two actually
Yeah,
so
it's
far.
true.
I thought it was. I thought you guys were 2 hours ahead of me, not 3. So I thought it would start now, and it started an hour ago. So.
Yeah. So what we're going to do is, I think, since you have heard the machinations of the communists, will give you at least one, if not two. I can see two of their things that might work well for you. What is your...
Boy, that's a shame because I could have used another platoon commander.
You want to? Well, you want to go over to that? You know, it doesn't. You want to go over to the Amis? That's cool too. That'll work.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah. So
if it's not an issue for him,
Yeah,
I could definitely use him.
the first question, and he will be honorable and not reveal secrets. The first question I want to know though is, are we friends on Steam?
No, we're not. I am in the Armchair Dragoon Steam chat.
That's not going to help.
type
Yeah,
something.
that's not going to help you a bit.
Okay.
I don't use that at all, really.
Just get back.
Let's
Just a second.
do this. But I've got you on. All right. What you're going to need to do is you're going to go to Tabletop Simulator. Actually, send me a friend request in Steam. That's where we're going to have to start.
Okay. What is your Steam name? Is it Serrano?
I'm Cyrano. It's Cyrano, and I'm the only guy that's got a picture of Fun Reiswitz. Can't go wrong.
Are you and the Armchair Dragoons friends?
I might be. I don't know.
Well, I know you are. I meant.
I don't know if I am. I'm in some type of chat in a Steam group,
Yeah.
but it doesn't seem like anybody uses it. So
Yeah.
I mean, I'm in the Discord.
Yeah. So just hit me with that Steam thing. Tell me when you sent it.
I've sent it.
Okay, cool. Should have a friend request somewhere? Yeah. May I assume you are Chunk?
Yes.
Excellent. I accept Chunk. Excellent. You are accepted. Now in Tabletop Simulator, you should be able to search for friends only, and we are Panache Wargaming.
Okay. Cool.
And that will require me to create another hand.
Working.
Who's missing? Yellow. There we go. All right. All right. I do have to join their team chat.
Yeah.
All right, so I got Giorgio.
So, all right.
So,
Do
dude,
you listen to me? Okay.
yeah, we got you, Giorgio.
All right.
Achilles, you there?
Mhm.
Cool.
I am.
Awesome. And here comes Chonk, otherwise known as Dude Guy. We got him. That's what I wanted. So how are we doing over here? Good. Yeah, Mechanical Turk has designed Water Buffalo for the Vietnam era. Great. That's super. That's so super. Okay, so Achilles, you
Yep.
and Dude Guy and Giorgio deploy your blinds on whichever side of the board you wish.
All right. Let's see. You know where you're going,
Yep.
dude.
Yeah.
If you'll take third platoon, and then
Okay.
Giorgio, and you're going to deploy next to Giorgio's. So let Giorgio put his down first.
And don't forget,
And you're going to deploy to him.
there's- and Achilles, I'm doing a thing here. I want you to take a look at this. I want you to take a look at
Yes.
that. Okay?
Yes,
That just happened. So pass those out as you will.
indeed. Okay.
So I have to put there.
Everybody should be on the brown. Put you on the brown.
Okay. That's okay.
Whoa. My weapon. Okay, that one just went away.
There
Where
you
did it go?
I
There
caught
it
it.
is. Ah.
Sometimes you got to stack them, by the way.
So, Velcro, our game plan is to close with the Americans and force them to call broken arrows, right?
Yeah, sure.
Honk.
So you said if civilians get killed, it's a bad thing for the coalition.
It is.
So if we kill a civilian,
No.
it's a bad thing.
Sure.
And blame
Actually,
it
yeah.
on
If
them.
you kill civilians, it hurts them, but you're not allowed to shoot them deliberately.
We're allowed to
Okay.
throw
That
grenades
actually
in
is in a forum post somewhere.
We're allowed to throw grenades in the Americans' direction and just underthrow accidentally.
Accidentally. Yeah, well, like I say, this is at such a high level, there's no grenades.
I can't call Butterfingers.
Oops. Yeah.
I do have a question
Well,
about the
these
mechanics
one-
of that.
these one-
Was
Uh-huh.
if the civilians, if they're how do I put this? If the VC or MVA, I'm sorry, is next to them firing,
Yep.
will they move away from that spot?
Yes. I hope I haven't revealed too much of their AI by saying that, but yes.
I mean, it just makes sense. That
It
they would.
does.
They don't
Well, but remember, not every civilian is neutral.
actually a civilian. Yes, understood. But I would assume that if you just happen to be out there plowing your field and somebody starts shooting next to you, you're gonna get out of the way,
Yeah.
and they don't care what uniform you're wearing.
Roger that.
I saw a picture the other day, like a day or two ago, from Northern Ireland, and this British trooper was crouched down with his assault rifle behind a wall or something, and this woman is standing there in her outfit mowing the yard.
Yep.
Mhm.
hmm
And the caption was basically like, yeah, the civilians just didn't care unless there was somebody actually shooting.
Yep. All right. There we go. So that's got it. Okay, so everybody's deployed. So we start off. Let's see how this goes. And by the way, as you probably been able to discern, there are no turn limits. It's not like there's a minimum or maximum number of turns here. The game just goes until there's a obvious winner or obvious loser or a tie or something like that. So here we go. I was like, where did my deck of cards go? And I realized it's only 2 cards right now. Everybody ready? I hope so. I'm shuffling all of 2 cards. Coalition. This is moving your blinds at your pleasure.
Okay,
You have 4.
Giorgio, you want to start off?
Remember, you have 4 dice to play with, as it were.
Hey, Jim, real quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Just on one of the American blinds, if I hover over it, I can see the description.
Yeah, don't hover over it.
Okay, no, that's fine.
That's
do
called
that.
cheat. That's cheating.
I wanted to make sure that they weren't supposed to be turned off hidden. So.
Dang, OJ. Gee.
Good thing I can't read.
So, Georgia? Uh-oh. We didn't lose him, did we?
Giorgio, you with us?
Did his wife come in again?
His wife got him.
He cut out on me earlier when we were in the other channel, so
Yeah,
he
he's
maybe
not
haven't.
muted, though. Well, dude guy, you want to go?
Sure. Which blind is mine though?
He's second, you're third.
Hello?
There you are.
There he is.
I don't know what happens to my micro.
So this
I
one
know
right
that
here.
my-
Oh no, that's second platoon.
Yeah, it's
Third platoon. I see it now. Okay.
Yeah, just generally speaking, it is what it is. You're not supposed to be talking about who's where. You should be sharing
Okay.
that stuff in the chat because it's concealed. It's one of the things. I have given the Americans extra dummies that are provided in this scenario, just trying to improve the level of fog of war. Because trust me, the NVA have dummies. So anyway, go ahead. Whoever wants to go first.
Okay. When I say, all right, I have to roll 4 dice, or I
Well,
have
it's
4
up
dice
to
to
you
do-
how many you want to roll, because you do also have to save them for spotting if you think you can get some spotting done. But otherwise, yes, it's
Okay.
4. And then again,
All right.
you also have to decide whether you're going to be moving ranger file or whether you're going to go in the sweep.
Okay, I will go sweep with these
Yep, those guys.
blind.
There.
Okay.
Very good. 4 dice.
Uh,
How many?
3 dice. 3 dice.
Mm-hmm.
And going into the jungle, I
All right.
lose 1, or
So that's exactly it. The way it works, you roll 1 die and see how far you get, and then we start to talk about it once you hit the jungle, because this is obviously not jungle here.
1 dice, so only 1 dice. So.
Yeah, to start out with.
Okay.
All right, that gets you a total of 6. Everything's doubled.
Okay. So 6.
Okay, so that's as far as you get. Continue.
Okay. Yep. We could spot at.
No, it's you're outside right now, and so you can only see in that far. Once you're
Okay,
inside,
all right,
you'll
so
be able
another
to.
one.
Yep.
Okay.
Mhm.
Next one is the second dice.
6 again.
6.
All right, you got to stop at 4 because you lose 2.
I am turning. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Okay. There you go. And now you are in the jungle to be sure. How far apart? It's nearest to nearest. We take a look, and we see you are within just barely at 18 inches, but that's fine. That counts. Do you wish to use a die to spot or attempt to?
No, I will use my third dice to move
Ah.
and then to spot.
All right, this third die then, this will be at a -4.
-4.
Because jungle. And so you don't move at all.
You have to back up.
No.
Oh,
Sorry, Giorgio, you got to move back 3 inches.
Yeah, right. You owe, man. You owe.
So I'll take the spot this time.
All right, and what you're going to discover is these buggers are nearly impossible to see at that range. Why?
Okay.
They are in heavy terrain. That is, everything is halved, so it's 4 to 9, so it's a 10. The problem is he is stationary, not firing, which is a -1. He is local to the area, -2, and he has good fieldcraft, so you need a 13 on 2d6, which is impossible, so you may want to move.
Okay. All right. Communist bastard. Just joking. Just joking. So,
Velker resembles
No, I
that
think-
remark.
so I think I'm done.
You're done? All right, next guy.
Yeah.
Whoever.
Okay. That will be. Let's see. I'll move first. I'll move next.
Yeah, in fairness,
All
and Dude Guy, do you prefer Dude Guy? What would you like to go by?
Dude, guy's fine. Actually,
All right,
I
Dude Guy it is then. I may
Okay,
shorten
where
it.
I'm
Go ahead, please.
coming off. Do I start off in the jungle?
No, you got 1d6 in. 1d6,
Okay.
and then your subsequents will be deducted.
Okay.
4. That's fine, yeah.
Alright.
So you go 4 in, and then you're going to roll... oh, you're over there. Go ahead. Okay.
And at this point, I'm rolling 1 at a time, right?
No, now you're in, so you can roll as many as you want to see how far you can get. It's like in Chain of Command. The only thing is you have to go the max unless you say specifically, I'm trying to get to here.
Okay. All right. I'm going to roll 2.
Okay.
And this one's going to be -2 or -4.
-4.
Okay. So yeah, I'm not worried about going max then.
12, 8,
So I get 2 inches.
8.
Oh, 8.
It's everything's doubled.
That's right.
Who decides who gets to move our dummy blinds?
I will.
Okay.
Okay. All right. I'm done. And let's see.
Yeah, and Achilles, if you want to assign it just by pinging it and say, hey, Dude Guy, move this one, OJ, or George.
Yeah,
move that one.
that's kind of what I was thinking.
That'll work.
Let's see. It's nearest to nearest.
Yes, spotting, yes.
Okay. So this is about, what is this, 10,
That's a 5.
10.7.
That's a 5. You want to be within 4 to have a decent shot.
Okay, so we'll save that last one then. Sir, you may move either of your elements. Dude?
Oh, you're talking me? Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry. you can move either of your elements.
I only have third platoon, don't I?
No, you got a dummy too.
Um,
Oh, okay.
You can move either one of them.
It's up to you.
Only one of them?
Yeah, one at a time.
Oh, okay.
And movement, you have 4 action dice, and your first movement here is going to be a single die to get you into the weeds,
Okay.
if you manage to get yourself there.
Just
oh no!
click the one.
Put the die in there and click the 1. Sorry, I realized you may not have done some of these things.
I have not played with. So this doubles to 10 inches.
It does.
Okay.
You know
Good
how to
roll.
do you know how to do the measuring thing?
Yeah, line.
No. You're gonna want, first of all, set yourself to free. Set your ruler. Set your ruler to free.
Okay.
Secondly, what you do is you left click and hold. You got to change it to a to F1.
Or just go up there and click the thing that says grab.
Yeah,
There you go.
you can do
And
that.
then you hold down tab while you move forward,
Right.
and it'll measure. There you go.
Ta-da! Magic.
Well, I enter the terrain, so I have to stop. What?
No, you
Like-
stop there. You stop at 10.
Yeah.
And now everything is deducted.
Okay, so I have 5 inches left once I got in there. So
No,
what is it?
no, you had a
No,
full
no.
10. You had a full 10, which you moved. Now you've got 3 other dice to allocate. It's up to you how you want to use them. I suspect,
Yeah. Okay. All right.
I suspect, given where you are, you're going to want to just use them to move.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move them again.
And I'm sorry, in that case, you can roll all 3 at the same time. So that's 5, 6. And to do that,
7.
all you got to do is click up on the plus. Take 7. You click on the plus,
Right,
and then
okay.
so you get that. But anyway, you got 7, 14.
14.
14 minus 8.
Okay. And how do I pivot? Or can you not pivot?
You left click and hold, and you hit E, and every click is 2 inches. And again, F1. There you go. Oh, nope. Go all the way to, yeah, there you go. So it's
Yeah,
one.
just click it.
Yeah,
like
two. So
hit E once.
I'm sorry. How do I do the measurement? Tab.
left click
Tab.
and hold, and then while moving, press tab and hold. Nope, you got to have it first. There you go. Brilliant. So
Yeah, it'll come easier.
Okay. I'm sorry, guys.
No, don't.
No sweat.
Okay.
I screw it up all the time, and I've been playing this for a while. So
All right. So
I throw things. So
you do. Anything
Now the
else?
last one. Okay.
So
And then have
this-
to move the other element.
Jim, there's no problem to crossing the elements.
interpenetration.
What,
No, they can
Oh, yeah.
freely
Okay.
interpenetrate.
Right, what do you mean? Okay.
I'll use 2 dice to move up, and then
All right.
Or you
I'll
have to
reserve
use
the rest of the
one
dice.
to-
Yeah, you got to get
think you
one to get into the
You have
weeds.
to use one to get into the jungle first,
Mm-hmm.
because you're crossing open ground first.
Exactly. So 10. So you get a nice little book, and again, you want to measure out to. Yeah. There you go. Perfect.
And now you can roll the 2 or the 3 if you want.
just one of them. Okay, so that doubles out to 10, except -4.
Yeah,
So
it's -2. It's
Okay.
it's per die.
Okay. So 8 inches then.
Yeah. Huh?
I have to move the entire thing.
Yes.
Oh, geez. Okay.
You're not going to get that. It's not as far as you think.
You're not going to go very far.
That's 6. It's got to be pretty straight.
So you're going 6 now because you clicked one.
You only got
Dude.
6. You only got 6, not 12.
Okay. Oh,
need to go
right. This no,
back 6
I thought it.
There you go.
There you go.
Perfect.
Okay, Jesus Christ. All right, so I have 2 dice left, and I can use it to go in Overwatch, right?
You may, yes, they can Overwatch. Give you 2 dice right behind you. There you go.
Good work, sir.
It just took a long time.
You'll get there.
Yeah, it's all right.
All right, we got 3 more left. What are you gonna do?
All right, I'm going to move up.
All right.
Let's see.
This is different than our game, Velker.
Yeah, it is.
It's less likely that they'll be shot to ribbons.
8.
Good lord. Bob Chapman, we are aware Santa is watching effective now.
All right, and I'm going to use all 3
To keep
remaining.
rolling. Yep.
Boy, I didn't get much out of
10
that.
Yeah, no. 10 minus a 4. 4 inches. Yeah, they're working their way through the weeds.
Oh.
Okay.
All right. And let's see. Do we have another one?
You got 2 more.
2 more. Okay, let's see. Well, okay.
You gave Georgia one of them. Has he been allowed to play with 2 things? Go ahead.
Can we move? Oh, you can't move another one that he's already moved, right?
No.
Okay, so that's fine. Two. All right. Is that 4?
Yeah, it's 4.
Okay.
Hey, Velker, guess what I'm finally remembering?
What are you remembering?
To get my troop ratings.
Okay. And he's going to use all 3.
Excellent.
So let's see. That's what is that?
Oh, I'm sorry.
10.
What did you roll there?
I rolled 2 2s and a 6, so it's 10 total.
10, so 20,
Minus-
so minus 6. 14.
14.
I had Velker doing that math for me yesterday. I wish I was making that up.
Okay. Bum, bum. Can they overlap?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Good deal.
That is,
All right.
it has been repeatedly described, if you check out the rules and on the forums, as that's sort of the general area where they are.
Roger that.
You know.
Gotcha.
One more.
You and your flag obsession.
Well, it's you of all people.
Oh, I meant to roll 1. I'm sorry. Okay. So 10.
Yep. Besides, maybe I want to take a picture or something, you know?
Put the flag the right way.
See, Giorgio knows.
And that one is going to stay put.
All right.
Going to keep his remaining.
He's gonna hang back there, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Put this. All right. So for both OJ and Velker, there's your troop ratings. Finally, God, I kept forgetting to do that. All right. That's it. We know that there's only one other card in the deck, so it must be our friends, the PAVN. Move your blinds if you wish. 4 dice each.
Well, I feel like we should do some spotting.
Spotting?
didn't really divide up our troops. Do you just want to take it down this line? Straight down the middle?
Sure.
No, you guys really are the communists.
I was gonna say this sounds like this sounds
Well,
like
we did-
standard planning.
We did have to take away our 90% of our IQ points when we became communists. So.
Oh, ow!
Man,
I'll remind you of who won that war.
yeah.
What does that make us?
Is that fair?
So who's moving? Who's doing something?
All right, good, Velker.
Although,
I'll
in
let you
fairness,
go and
OJ, our IQ points got lower the higher up the chain you got during that conflict.
Yeah.
So,
There's a lot of super
Isn't
smart.
that always true?
There's a lot of super smart NCOs. And,
Alright, let's
and then you got all the way up to McNamara.
oh boy.
He's gonna,
Oh, Lordy.
All right. So what's he gonna do?
see, he's gonna spend 3 dice.
3. Ooh, going for a big roll. Okay. Now it's a little different for our friends the communists because y'all Americans, you have poor fieldcraft.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, you're just bad at it, is what you are. And so he is. How many dice did that target move this turn, Achilles? Was he a full 4?
3 total.
3
He
total.
moved 3 total.
Because he's clumping through the brush. Velker is rolling 3 dice, so that's another 3.
You were asking me how many he rolled total,
Yes.
or how many he rolled while he was in the jungle.
Per dice, the target moved this turn.
Okay, good enough. That's 3.
So that's 3, and then Velker, you're using an additional 2, correct?
Indeed, I am.
And so that'll be 5, and that's 6 because they have poor fieldcraft. That's it. That, however, is how far, Velker? 10 inches?
It is 14.
14.
It's from nearest to nearest.
It's
isn't
from
it?
nearest to nearest, yeah.
So it's 10.6.
All right, so it's still in that range. 5 or better, Velker.
Got him.
All right, this guy will be so kind as to deploy himself onto the field.
Alrighty.
Question, Jim.
Mhm.
Who can a dummy try to spot?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, let me find them.
Want me to drag him over
Yeah.
there for you? You got him?
Oh, yeah, if you would, because otherwise I might throw them. That is a possibility.
They're being. I would like to see they're being heloed in, but that's not really the case.
All right.
So I'm going to get this out of the way. And they gotta.
And you said-
they gotta be 2 and 1, 2 to the front, 2 to the
Right.
back.
That's what I was going to ask. In the whole formation, or is it just squads?
It's
have to be
squads.
2 in front.
It's squads.
Okay.
Yeah, the squads do not break up.
So you say 2 in the front.
Yeah, you should shove them a little further forward. They were more like here,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
and then this guy goes like that.
There you go. And then
I
one
think
in the
that-
back, right?
I think the technical term is nut to butt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah, they're in a weird reverse wedge.
There they are.
And then I'm just gonna scooch this guy 1d6.
Okay. Yeah, no, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Oh, it's 2 inches.
I get
yeah.
2 inches.
Yeah. All right.
Alright.
Next.
Our range is going to be very good.
Be right back.
So, this guy's going to move with 2. Great. 6 inches.
10 minus 4, 6.
Actually, I'll just go straight. I'll get all 10. And then I'll try to spot with 2.
That's 21. So that's 10. Yeah, that's the bad bracket.
Is that the bad bracket?
Yeah.
Curses.
No. How many dice did that boy use?
Okay.
I think that guy did not use all his dice. We'll have to ask Achilles when he gets back.
We have to mark it down.
Move this turn. And you're not using any additional dice to spot, right?
I was going to use 2 to spot.
You're going to use 2, so that's 1?
Yeah.
Okay. And he has poor fieldcraft 2.
Oh,
Achilles, how many dice did this guy use to move? Just the 2, right?
Yep.
2, so that's 4. You need an 8.
I believe. Come on. Shoot.
Nope. That's it for him.
Yep. And then this guy. Oh man, he's gonna be way out. All right. He's gonna. I think he's just gonna sit.
He can't even see him. Remember 18-inch visibility?
Oh really?
Yep.
Oh. Well, in that case, I rolled. Oh, I'll take that.
Anything else?
Yep. This guy.
Over there? All right.
Yep. He's gonna book it to these trees.
All right.
That's right.
Oh, okay.
30 and
30 minus 8,
He's gonna go
22.
in- He's just gonna go in line.
Oh, okay. So then he gets to ignore the, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Be too big an issue, hopefully.
Yep.
And then these guys are gonna book it to those houses.
Remember, you have to pay for that pivot with clicks.
So
2,
1, 2,
4,
3,
6,
4,
8,
5.
10. Okay.
Alright, those are all my guys.
OJ!
All right. Can I attempt to spot with my support platoon?
You don't know. You don't tell anybody who's in what, right?
Well, I understand.
You don't tell
that,
anybody. Any blind can spot.
but Any blind? Okay.
Uh-huh.
OPSEC, OJ, OPSEC.
I
Upside.
know, but we gotta. All right, so we'll attempt to spot.
From?
But you kind of answered my question with a no.
Only blinds and units deployed on the table can spot.
Okay. So can because they're deployed. All right.
While he's doing that, quick question.
Mhm.
I think I remember you saying this when you were talking about this the other day.
Mhm.
They have to be spotted for us to call for fire.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes.
So indirect fire can only be brought in if
You can
if
bring
we
in
have a
blind
target.
fire, but it's a high risk.
High risk to who?
You.
And I call out who I'm going to try to spot. Is that
Yeah,
right?
from where to when. Yep.
Okay.
Just point which blind is going to spot which blind.
Okay. So I guess it's going to have to be this blind.
Ping it. Down there? Okay. Yep.
Does that work the same for these?
For these, I'm sorry.
For these?
Yes. It's all... You can't even call that in that way. That's only,
Okay.
the only thing you can call in blind is artillery.
Okay.
And you only get a
So-
half tube. Or a half battery, sorry.
So I determine how many dice I want to roll, right?
Well, no, yeah.
Okay.
What you decide is you got to spend 1 to do the spot, right? And because
Uh-huh.
this is at 8. 8 in heavy is a native 10. You're going to need a 10. He moved how far? That dude...
2 dice
2
was
dice.
used
Yeah,
to
'cause
move.
he's sitting on 2, isn't he? So that's 6. Drops it to 6, and he's got poor field craft. So 10 started at 10, drops to 8, drops to 7. So it's a 7 right now.
On a 2d6.
Yeah.
All right, we'll give it a try.
All right.
On a D4, OJ.
Yep. Out he comes.
Alrighty.
I do have a service question.
Mhm.
But does any one of my team is reading our private chat?
I haven't been. Let's see. What'd you say?
How do I get to it?
Okay.
Are
Thank
you on the team? You are not.
Spain.
Okay.
You are. So you look down at the lower left, and you'll see in the chat there's a new tab called a team.
Oh, I see. Okay, this thing wasn't even open for me. Or
Okay, all right.
okay, sure. Yeah, that's fine with me.
Okay.
Get your dice out of there for a sec. Go ahead. Mhm. Your lift height, dude guy, is set high. The dude at the upper right lifting weights, that's a slider. If you drop it down, it makes it easier.
Okay.
There they are. They're looking at you. OJ, it's you.
All right. We'll attempt to move this blind.
I'm sorry, try to move who?
This blind.
Got it? Where do you want it to go? Yeah, just, okay. So I'm just trying to, and how many dice you can use?
2,
Okay.
3. No, we'll go 3.
Okay. 14 minus 3 because that isn't terrible terrain. 11.
And the other one back here further. 4 dice. I can go up to 4, right?
Yep.
Oh,
36 minus 4, 32.
All right, and that's all I wanted to do.
All right.
I think I can do.
Very good. So, in terms of cards we have to add to the deck, we must now add. We don't yet add time. Do we add time out? That's the one I have a hard time keeping straight. Is it when the shooting starts? Because nobody has shot at anybody yet. You're being very polite that way for some strange reason. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Time out. Shots. Yeah, it is shots. Civilians are also on shots. But, Achilles, which of your platoons is out?
First and third.
My guys.
Do you have any big men with them?
Let's see. Is Kerr?
Yes. Velker is a
Okay.
big man.
So yes, we have one
Each-
there,
Each of them is numbered. Yeah, Paducah
And-
is 2.
and Paducah.
Paducah is 2. And where's Velker at?
He's over there with third platoon on this side.
Got it.
Yeah.
And-
Third platoon. Third platoon has got the corporal.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for as well. So they've got 5, and so it's 4 and 5. I think it's 3, 4, 5 for our big men, right? No, 2, 4, 5. Okay. Where'd he go? There he is. Big man 8, big man 7, 6. Oh, come on, really? 4. 2 and 5. Hooray. There they all are. I don't think anything else is exposed, right? That's it?
That's it.
All right, here we go. Flipping it over. Now we have 7 cards in the deck. Huzzah. First card. Big Man 2.
Okay.
I'll be back.
So
in a
it could
second.
be any of our big men too?
No,
Is that right?
no. This is like sharp practice. So
Oh, I see.
that's Paducah.
Oh, it's Paducah.
Yeah,
Oh, very
but
good.
Now he is a. Now let's remember how this works. He is a big man level 3, I believe. Correct?
If I can find him.
Paducah.
Let's see. Well,
Yeah,
I'll-
level 3. Yeah,
yeah,
level 3.
Which
yeah,
means
big man 3.
he may do 3 things. 3 things. One of them being ordering a squad. But remember, if he orders the squad and then the platoon comes up, he can't then order them again, right? It's just like in Chain of Command. But it's up to you what you want to do.
Okay, I see. So he can move one squad out of that platoon.
He
Is that
has
what you're saying?
he has 3 activations.
So he
Because he's
could
level
move all
3.
3 squads.
Exactly.
Uh-huh. Gotcha. All right. Let's see. He's going to order third squad forward, and they will roll 2 dice.
Okay, so,
I'm back.
so just so you know, what he is doing now is activating third squad. Third squad,
Yes.
because it is at full strength, now has 4 activations. It can do 4 things.
Okay.
This is the huge advantage. This is one of the edges that the U.S. gets, is they have better command control and more flexibility. So because this big man has done this thing, he said, "You guys get going." This squad now gets 4 activations. Go, 4 things to
Gotcha.
do.
Okay. So they're going to move forward 2 dice.
Go ahead.
Okay.
18 minus 4, 14.
Okay. Make sure I got all of second squad here. Oh, these are all second squad. Oh, wait. Oh, this is third squad. Sorry. Third squad.
I
grabbed-
that's what I thought you meant, but yeah.
Yeah, third squad.
hmm
All right. And you said how far again?
14.
14. Wow.
Oh,
All right.
That's 2. You have 2 left.
And they will go on Overwatch.
Okay. I needed dice.
all the territory is considered jungle.
This is all jungle. Yes.
Okay.
All right. Then let's see. He has 2 more things he can order, correct?
Yes.
Okay. He's going to order second squad to move up roughly here,
Got it.
if they can get there. And we'll use 2 dice. Well, I guess not.
Jesus.
4 miles to get 2 inches.
So they get 2 inches, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. They will use their remaining 2 dice to go on Overwatch. And let's see. Then we will move first squad. He is for his last thing. He will move first squad, and they're going to go over here, roughly here, if they can get there.
Well,
I know
remember,
it's-
you gotta. It's like in Chain of Command. You gotta turn and face that way if you want to go that way.
Yeah. Okay.
So you're gonna have to swing the thing.
Swing that thing.
Swing that thing, but you gotta roll for it first. So.
Oh, that's what I was going to do, and then you stopped me to tell
But
me
I
how to
was
swing.
just telling you to making sure you got them to move that way. I'm just saying. Don't want you to roll and then say I didn't want to go that way.
Oh, that's all right. I didn't go very far on that one either.
8
Jeez.
minus.
All right. So, how much do I get?
Oh
4?
shoot! Yeah, this guy didn't move at all. We'll leave him where he is, but it's actually
Yeah,
2
okay.
per. So it's 8.
Yeah.
That guy now gets 4 inches.
Okay. So 1 click is
No,
going to be.
There's no clicks. There's no click. That you just
Oh,
turn
okay.
and face him however you want.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. And they're going to go forward. So
Yep. Clicks are only for blinds. Yeah.
there we go. All right.
Mhm.
We'll get it. We'll figure this out.
Sure
All
will.
right. All right. So that's his 3 activations there. And these guys still have 2 dice. So they could, in fact, do another thing, couldn't they?
Oh, I take.
'Cause
Okay,
they
so
still-
so we're gonna let this sit. That's
Uh-huh.
the way Overwatch works is different. When a unit is activated, instead
Mm-hmm.
of using their action die, a squad may reserve any or all of them for use later in the turn. The reserved dice are only available for spotting and firing. When a unit is activated instead of a oh no, we're fine. Never mind. It's an oddly phrased thing. Please continue. Sorry.
Sounds okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so these guys still have 2 dice left.
Yes.
So they can use another die or 2 dice to move again, right?
Yes.
Okay, fine. Yeah, we will try to move them one more time, and we're gonna try to get here.
Okay.
Okay. All right. And we will use 2 dice because 1 probably doesn't get them anywhere near there.
18 minus 4, 14.
Yeah, it's far more than I'm going to need. There we go.
There you go.
Okay.
All right.
All right. And that's all for Paducah.
All right. That's how that works. Next card. Platoon 1.
So that's first platoon?
Yeah. And they
Roger
can't.
that.
They just moved. So that's it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess they're not going anywhere.
They're not doing nothing. Coalition Big Man 4. Who is 4?
Is that?
Who is
That's
Valkyr.
that's Velker.
Ah,
Oh.
there you go.
Well, that's my guys. All right. Okay.
It's on you, man.
Alrighty.
You're currently in. Okay. Yeah. Let's see.
All right. Let's get the first squad and move them here.
All right. They have 4 activations there. So Velker is going to spend 1 of his points to wake up these boys.
Yeah.
How many? That gives them 4 dice. How many do you want to use?
Let's do 2 dice.
2.
3. Okay. So
6
not good at all.
minus 6 minus 4 is 2. Here you go. Still got 2 dice left over there.
Hunker down and then go into Overwatch.
Okay.
The second squad's going to do the same thing. 2 dice to move, then hunker down in Overwatch.
Can't believe I didn't bring this over. I have a perfectly.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Okay.
You are going nowhere.
We're moving extremely cautiously.
I heard there were enemy there, sir.
I can feel their eyeballs. I can feel their eyeballs.
All right.
On us.
And can my squad, my last squad here, interpenetrate these first squads?
They can.
Okay.
So that guy. And who else did you have dig in? This guy?
The third squad
Yeah.
here.
Third squad. Oh, okay. And put him on Overwatch. There you go.
Oh no, sorry. Sorry, I meant these guys over here. I thought you were asking something else. So those guys are in Overwatch, and I'm just gonna have these guys move up with 3 dice,
Okay.
and then have them hunker down.
14 minus 4, 10.
Oh no, I only rolled 2 dice. I had to roll 1 more, so it's 20.
14 is. Shoot, what was your first 2 numbers?
It was 2 and a 5.
2 and a 5 plus, so it's 13, 26 minus 6, 20. That's a lot more.
Yeah, you're going to be on top of them.
Okay, that's close combat.
Well, I really should declare where I'm going instead of how many dice I'm using. That was okay. Well,
I mean, if it wasn't your intention, enter close combat, I can live with that. If you want to pull back, we live in. We're a Kriegspiel company. We live with intentions.
then
I
I'll
think you
go to the
probably
very
wanted
edge
to
of this
be
tree
like
line
right in
right here.
here, yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
pull him back then.
Maybe I do want to go into close combat.
I don't think you do.
No.
If that's real guys, and I can't say it is or it isn't. If those are real guys, you sure don't.
Okay, they're
That
going to hunker
could
down.
be an entire platoon. You don't want to
Right,
go
I
into
forgot that's a
combat.
platoon, not just a squad. All right.
Yeah,
Then these guys are going to hunker down.
that's why they got a marker.
Okay. Oh, the shovel. I see. That's my. Oh, except I have to move the big man also.
No, they don't. He sits.
Okay.
He gave that up by
Use
giving
all of
the
his-
orders. Yep.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, he parks.
Now I'm done.
Unless you declare him attached, which you can do.
It's too late for that. So.
All right. Very good. Going to the next card. And here we go. Blinds. NVA.
Yes. Yes.
That's fun.
So if I deploy, I just get to open up, right?
Yep.
Well, I have a feeling that's what I should be doing.
Now-
Mm-hmm.
I have a question about this. Is the Overwatch in this is not quite the same as chain of command, right?
No. Mm-mm.
So it doesn't mean that I get to return fire if he fires at me, kind
It
of
does.
thing. Like,
It does. If he, like for example, let us say hypothetically that these fellas were on Overwatch, which of course they're not.
Mhm.
If those guys were on Overwatch and Velker were to deploy, and this were in fact a platoon, and it opened up fire this way, it would get to shoot, but then they would get to respond using their Overwatch die that they saved.
okay.
Could my 2 squads behind him that are in Overwatch engage that blind if this hypothetical situation happens?
If he deploys, and if they're in visual range, which they are. The
Yeah,
problem,
but
the
it's
problem,
more
the
likely
problem,
it's
the
gonna be
problem
over
is
here, so.
your guys can't. This guy could shoot a little bit. This guy can't shoot at all because he'd be shooting his own guys.
Right.
Alright. These guys are going to
Who-
deploy.
Oh, those guys there.
Yeah.
What are they gonna do?
Deploy.
Oh, there's deploying going on. Okay, who is it? Looks like we have a surprise.
Not really.
Wait.
Hmm.
Two of these guys.
Somehow I'm not
What's
surprised.
up?
Two of these guys are named first platoon.
Yeah, it's first squad, first platoon, so third squad, first platoon, second squad. There are 3 squads within first platoon.
Right, but
Oh, your guys?
yeah, there are 2 groups that are named the same thing.
Yeah, it's first squad, second platoon, first squad.
Look at the platoons.
Oh, I think that's these guys.
See those? Okay. Shoot. Are you sure?
Yeah, I am. Because they're hang on, I'm gonna mute myself a sec.
Then who are the local cadre on the river?
Oh, that's what that is. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it's that.
Alright, so it's you guys?
Nope. Because remember those guys. It's this.
Oh, it's that guy. No, that's not.
Yeah, it is.
It isn't.
Yeah, it has. That's it.
Hey guys, I think I found some of them.
Hang on a second. Just checking things. Okay, I figured it out. Gotta do a thing, gotta do a thing, gotta do a thing. Where did it go? Where did it go? Where is that one?
Actually, can I change my mind? Alright. So it's these guys then.
Go ahead.
So, place that with these fellas.
And you want the other thing, right?
Other thing?
The thing that's hidden there?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
You're gonna be able to put 2 in there, I think. So it's just that squad.
Yeah.
No, you gotta deploy him off to the side.
I'll put him in here. Otherwise he's sticking out.
And do we pick up the blind? Yeah, here it is. Got it. Okay. Sorry about that delay. Here we go.
Alright.
So it's basically it's center of the squad. 9. Yeah, it's close range all around. All right. And the thing that they got going, and these guys are local security with obsolete fire. Oh boy. So, and you've got how many guys in those? Each squad shoots independently. So you've got those are local security guerrilla cadre. So you've got a full. They've got 2 each.
2 dice each?
Yeah, it's 2 dice. I want to see if I got any modifiers. I don't think I do. don't think I do. Yeah. It's just infantry up to 9 inches. And what is the effect? Now, as I mentioned, these guys have obsolete weapons. And it loses 1 action die with firing, so you got 1 each.
Oh,
So 1 die.
wow, we're great.
And obviously it's a poor shot. One hit. And the other one? 1 hit. All right, so those guys open up from their blind. Shoot here. Nobody else is close. Therefore, Achilles, that's 2 hits. And in the grand tradition of Chain of Command, 4 or 5 shock, 6 kills.
So roll both of them together if they're
Yeah,
not
yeah.
split.
Correct. There's nothing to split it to.
Yeah.
Nothing. All right, so they've deployed Achilles. You have dice.
I do.
Would you like to use those
do.
dice?
I would.
Unfortunately, they're too close. You're not going to be able to. You're going to have to split up the shot, which I realize you don't like, but that's okay, because you would have liked to have mown them down. In the
Yes.
back.
I would have liked to have concentrated my fire and murdered them. Yes.
Yeah, I would like to have done a murder. So you're going to get but because you have the 2 dice, you are still going to get a single shot on both of them. But in your case, you don't have to take the deduct. So it's one is a worse shot than the other. One is a poor shot, and the other is a great shot at long range. So, do you want to shoot at the guys in the trench first, or on the guys to the right first?
We'll start from the left, so we'll start with the trench.
Trench guys, 1 die.
Okay, 1 die.
That is 1 hit and a pin.
So I'm taking it from what I'm seeing so far. You want to roll low in shooting for this?
No, you want to roll high.
Oh, really?
Yes. The
'Cause
higher, you want to
I keep
max out
thinking 1s and 2s. Why are we hitting anything?
because you'll hit even more. Trust me.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
We are not doing much damage.
Yeah, you're
So that was the guys in the trench.
okay. We'll move
Yeah.
that on over and give me now 1 with without that.
Okay.
A 5. That's
Ooh.
2 hits.
Yeah. See. First one, I was thinking, I need to roll low, and so I did.
Yeah. All right. So Velker, you can do it either way. It's the guys in the trench got 1. The guy on the right have 2.
Alright, guys in the trench first.
Trench.
Shock.
That is a shock. The one thing that our dear friends in the NVA cannot afford is to build up shock. Because they have no particularly effective way of getting rid of it.
And then the guys next to them.
Yep, 2.
Holy cow.
That's 2 dead. Oh, boy. Now, what matters here, and this will be, so that'll come off here. We have a very special marker for this. Velker and I figured this out. It's this. It depends on whether or not the NVA are going to be able to take their dead with them. There are 2 bodies there. If they Diddy Mao, which we'll go into in a second, they will be able to take them with him. But I guess we'll have to see. All right, Velker, that was you deploying off your blind and firing, and that was Achilles responding on his Overwatch. It is still NVA blinds.
Oh, okay.
To try to
Yeah.
move.
My I have another question, by
Yes.
the way. Is my other Overwatch allowed to fire as well, or no?
If it's visible, it is 18 inches. Yes, they can fire. The center to. Yep. So that is also 2 dice. That's going to have to be shared out. Nope, that's all going to be on the guys in the trenches. So 2 dice, poor shot.
Okay. Ah.
1 and a 3. total of 4. That is 3 and a pin. They're already pinned, I believe. Yes.
Yep.
3 more hits, Velker. Another kill. And now I won't be able to pull one off yet because they're on 2 bases, but yeah, that's a good shot. Bam, bam.
Thank you. Could have been better, but it'll take it. I'll take it. Not that I have a choice.
Right.
Could have been a lot worse too.
Yeah.
Yeah, could have.
Yeah, those guys, they just don't have any sort of punch. They are what they are, you know.
Yeah, I'm more happy the lack of casualties on my side than I am with the ones I inflicted. So
Right.
considering we're right on top of
Yeah,
them.
right on top of them. I thought these guys were gonna get shredded.
Mhm.
One question though, because they deployed with fire, doesn't that count as like the ambush rules where you don't deploy the units, you just put down a fire marker?
Oh, that's right. That's exactly right. Yep.
I mean, it's too late now, but
Yeah, we'll remember that
They
for the
have-
future. So the answer, what he's talking about, Velker's guys would not have actually shown up here. They would have been marked with a fire marker, and you would still have had to spot them to be able to shoot them, Achilles.
and you can move the fire marker so you can shoot and scoot. It's a really cool rule.
Yeah, and or
Is there
or
is there a distance
No. no?
requirement
It's-
on that, or
if
they
you-
can be?
It's right up here. It would have been it would have been a marker right where they're shooting from,
Mhm.
and so you would have known where to look. But it would have been from the blind.
I see.
Yeah. Okay, that was a screw up.
Alright.
So Velker took some casualties he really shouldn't have, but that's okay. We'll move on.
They were cheap troops anyway.
Yeah. Velker, keep going.
Move this guy 1.
1. Okay.
Ambushes also should cause double shock, I believe.
Right. And see, I knew that one, but he didn't do any shock.
Oh, okay.
He didn't hurt me, so
And then since I turned, am I able to shoot now? With that?
If you do, oh yeah, yeah, you would be. Who's that? I gotta look. Okay. Yeah. Now, what's the? Do you get to close range?
No.
Yeah, you are. Remember, it's doubled. You're in 5-inch range. That's close range. Just trust me.
Okay.
So now we have a chance to do it the right way. Huzzah!
Alright.
All right, so yeah, that is a chance to shoot them. Let me go take a look at those guys. I look at my chart. How many dice you got left?
3.
That's right, you get a full shot, though, is what you get. Yeah, LFR. Three dice per shot, close range.
Eight.
3 hits.
Okay.
So, again, going back to what Dude Guy was talking about, you get fire from this direction.
Mhm.
And it has hit you for 3.
Okay.
And
And since there's no split, so it's just 3 die.
yep.
A kill.
Oh,
That is a kill and a shock. That's a double shock. Nobody special is up there with them, are they?
No.
Okay. So
no, these are just squatties. They don't matter.
Oh boy. Now you get a doom marker. Okay. Now, what happens is this thing comes off the table. And is replaced by, and I debated long and hard what I wanted to do this with, and I think it's pretty simple. Just use this, because it'll remind me of what it is.
Okay.
About there, Velker?
Yeah.
It's like right there.
And now... Ha-ha!
Aha!
You
Look, there's a ASL counter out there.
Exactly. There is somebody who shot you from over that way. And so he has choices depending on how the cards fall and what you're able to do. And if you're able to spot him, that he can either stay there, shoot. If he shoots again, he appears.
Right.
But he also has the ability to go back onto a blind.
Okay.
Which would be supremely annoying,
Yep.
I realize, from your perspective. All right, good deal. Velker, keep moving blinds.
I will contain my frustration.
I didn't have to remind Jim of this, but it's a really cool mechanic, and I wanted to learn about it because it's my chance to learn about the game. I'm sorry if I get your guys killed.
Alright,
It's all right. They're digital. I can live with it.
It's a really Vietnam kind of gameplay mechanic, though. I like it a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
those fellas get to book it.
At least, dude, I didn't get any of my flesh and blood ones killed, so I'm okay.
Oh, man. Oh, wow. That took an ugly turn.
Maybe fall back and call artillery if we have any, or any kind of support.
No, none of that
No.
for you. You don't get any of that.
Oh no, really? Jeez.
Definitely not.
Oh, trust me, man. I'm an American officer. Firepower is my friend. I'm going to devastate an entire grid square if I can.
Alright, now it's OJ's turn.
And in this century, friendly artillery can fire over the heads of friendly infantry.
That's right. We call them howitzers.
Yeah. All right. So did you guys do all the stuff you wanted to do?
I was waiting for Velker to finish up on his side.
Okay.
Yep, I'm all done.
He's all done.
All right, so I can do this same shoot thing too, right?
I don't see why not.
All right.
Well, no, you can't. You're not allowed.
Can my other toy there also see? What's the range shoot?
It's look on the chart.
Which chart are we talking about?
Right here.
Which charts are?
And remember, those are doubled.
All right. Okay. So, yep, we'll go ahead and fire straight ahead.
From that, yep.
Yep, from here.
Okay. It's going to be exactly what I just told Velker, and for some reason I can't remember what it was. That's LFR.
Because I thought my
3.
units were different
Nope.
stats.
Nope. Not between
they're
those
not?
last two.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah. Okay,
three
gotcha.
dice, 3 dice per shot.
Dummy. Okay.
3 dice,
Yep.
you said?
Mhm.
All right, 6.
2 hits. 2 hits, and do they have anything to say? Okay, so that's just these boys that are... Oh, no, that's a shift, because they're hunkered down. He dug those boys in. That'd be a shift. So, in fact, on a 6, it is... pop over a column. 1 hit. Because they were grabbing some dirt. So dude guy, 1 hit there.
What do I have to roll? Anything?
That's 1d6, 4 or 5
Okay.
shots, 6 kills.
One.
Nothing.
So nothing. No effect.
Nothing. Nothing.
Nothing. And that is those boys, and that is these boys. Haha, there they are.
All right, and I'm gonna move.
Now, I don't
these
know
other-
that he... Yeah, dude guy's got a response shot if he wants it.
Yeah. So these all. I mean, I can't spot them. I mean, I can try to.
Yeah, that's all you can do, is try to spot them.
Okay.
Actually,
Well, I
those
don't.
those guys back there, I don't think can shoot because they can't shoot through their.
Well,
own
they
back.
can't. They can't shoot till we spot you, anyways. So we would have to use the Overwatch to spot you.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at, and it's a horrible. Unfortunately, there are certain
I don't think-
modifiers because he's at close range, and he shot this turn, so that actually helps a little bit. But it's still a long thing. It's up to you.
Do you know what my target number would be?
Sure, I'll take a look. I don't offhand, but I can figure it out.
Yes, please.
It's 9 inches.
He can have Doker do the math.
Yeah, right. it's a base 10. 11.
No, I only have one dice, so that's never gonna make it.
No. You get to roll the 2d6.
Oh, okay.
You don't get any bonuses, so it's 11. But
It fired though, so
yeah, that helps. Yeah, so it drops it back down to 10. 10. It'd be a 10 or better.
Didn't help a lot, did it?
there's no point saving the dice though. It's not
There
like
really
it
isn't.
rolls over. So I might as well try it.
Yep.
Come on. No.
Oh wow.
All right. okay.
Apparently, you're unaware you're in Vietnam.
Now, do you think my other squad would be able to spot or not?
I don't think he can see a thing.
See through the guys. Okay. All right.
All right, so this is you, OJ, continuing.
All right, I'll attempt to move this blind
Yep.
dice. 2 dice. 2 dice.
2 dice, 2 dice, 2 dice.
-16 minus 2.
2 dice
14.
minus 4. Unless you're in the open,
Minus.
so 4, so 2, yeah.
I didn't know the rice patties would.
Yeah, the rice patties are only rough terrain. They're not the horrible stuff.
So I'm sorry. How far?
16 minus 2, so 14.
Okay, we'll do the other blind.
Mhm.
We'll go 3 dice this time.
No, you're talking to everybody. Oh,
11,
I don't-
22.
I don't actually know. Are you just talking to me?
What's that, Achilles?
Oh, perfect.
Sounds like they're having a conversation.
Oh,
Yeah.
we most certainly do. Yes, we have both.
All right. There. Down to 20. 16. Is that right?
Where are you?
Right here.
I'm trying to look something up. So
sorry.
what'd you roll?
11. So 22.
On how many dice?
3 dice.
3 dice, so it's 22 minus 6, 16.
14. Done.
By the way,
I'm done.
how did you do that?
Hmm.
I'm sorry, I'm talking to dude. How did you do that?
Do what? Oh, sorry.
What you just did? That.
I'm so curious.
Really? Oh, hey, it works. Hey, that's pretty cool. So you can hear me?
I can hear you.
Yep.
Can you hear me, Jim?
Yes.
Okay. Can everybody else hear us?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can all hear you.
No, we can hear you, Achilles. We can't hear Dude Guy.
Yeah, how come they can hear? Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. I know. Let me try this.
Oh, is he using Steam chat?
We're
He's-
trying to figure out
he's-
the team voice
he was
chat.
actually talking to me in the team chat.
And I'm
no
trying
one
to
can
teach
hear
him
him
how to
except
do that.
me. Yeah, he's trying to show me how to do it.
Any other NVA blinds?
No,
Is that it?
not for me. Unless Velker's got
Velker,
one.
Velker, you're done, right?
Well set.
Here we go. Okay, a critical wound card has come up. That means... Oh, it was... Yeah, that means that this wound right here
Mm-hmm.
is not a death. It is a critical wound.
Oh dear.
Is the only one, or why?
There are multiple cards like that in the deck. Depends. It speaks to the man needs immediate medical casualty evac by either helicopter or vehicle. They are lost to the
okay.
squad. They no longer count towards the number of action dice and have further negative effects on the unit. A squad that is located in cover and takes a critical wound may not move any closer to the enemy than its current position. In addition, any
don't think
movement
they'll be doing
away
that.
from the enemy will be done with a maximum of 2 dice. If it is not
Okay.
accompanied by a medic that moves with the critically wounded man, 1d6 its moves. A squad that is not accompanied by a medic that moves with a critically wounded man will roll a 1d6 each time it moves. On a roll of 1, the man dies. If a medic joins the unit to take care of the critically wounded man, that unit may then act as it desires. On his card, the medic may move with the critically wounded man with 2 dice. This is reduced by -1 per dice for each additional critically wounded man.
Do we have Kazovac? Because
You do.
okay.
Yep. I gotta get that card in the deck, and I don't know why they didn't. Or do you? Because it didn't tell me to put it in the deck. Yeah, you must not. So in that instance, in that alternative, the medic may form an aid post. He may tend to up to 6 critically wounded men at a time at an aid post. Such an aid post may be fired on by the enemy. It may be overrun by the enemy, in which case they're all automatically killed. So you have a critically wounded guy in this squad who has to be taken care of. Next card.
Okay.
What am I supposed to add?
Let me
those?
check.
Hang on a second. Yeah, they're in there. That would
Delta
be
2 Tango.
that would be the way to check that, wouldn't it? That would be smart.
We have a man down requesting immediate Kazovac.
There's another one. And wow, 3 in a row. That's all there are. That is medic. Now, he's not deployed. Or is he? No, you've got your medic.
Yeah.
Yeah. That medic can now activate.
Okay. Do I separate him from the blind that he's in?
Well, no, like I say, that if he's not deployed, he's over here. This platoon's medic is here.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He's over with.
I was thinking of the one with the HQ, but okay. I don't have one with the HQ, so I don't know why I was thinking there was one with the HQ. All right, good deal. So I can deploy him, so I can move him.
Yep.
Okay.
He gets 3 action dice.
All right. We're probably going to need all 3 of them to get there.
And the other thing with him is you want to keep him near troops so that you can't get him shot at individually.
Right. Okay, so he's going to try to get over to 3rd Squad.
Okay. You know how that works. Oh! 28 minus 6, 22.
Okay. I think he gets there.
Oh, yeah. Easy.
Yep.
So now he's over there doing his thing. Now he... Okay. All right. Good deal. It's the only medic out there, right? I believe.
Yeah. The other one would be, I guess, on the other side with
Yeah, they're on blinds. Yeah.
3rd Platoon.
I don't know if you want to do anything over there with the 3rd Platoon medic. I don't think you have to.
Well, he doesn't have any wounded, right?
Right.
So,
Rolling right along. Big Man 5. Who is Big Man 5?
that's a good question.
Big Man 5.
Who is Big Man
Is that one of the
5?
corporals?
I don't know. It might even be me. I don't know.
Yeah. I think it's
Yeah,
Corporal.
Yeah, it's
This
Corporal
Rodney.
Corporal
Yeah,
Rodney.
yeah.
Yeah, there's really not a lot for him to do at this point. He's kind of supernumerary.
Yes. Where am I? Oh, there I am.
You're not deployed, is what you're not.
I know. Yeah. I was trying to find my little figure so I could figure out who I am.
Coalition 3rd Platoon.
Okay, that's me.
Yeah, that's you. Get that off of there.
So the command distance of my big man is 12 inches, right?
Affirmative.
Okay,
Which,
so I can.
remember doubles. Everything.
So these guys.
They're a 3, right?
Yeah.
He's a 3, which means it's usually 9, which means it's 18.
Okay. So I can command my 3rd squad?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Now, these 2 blinds over here, can I spot them from where I'm at?
Let's see. This guy right here, is he within 8
It's
inches?
13 and 16 inches, but it's double, so...
Yeah, it's doubled. No, but the key is, remember, you got to be within 8 inches of the edge of the jungle.
Okay.
And I'd say you're not.
Okay. Then I
Barely,
will...
but you're not.
Can you still try to spot this one?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to try. I just thought it would be that seemed like an easy spot. I can try to get rid of 2 blinds if possible, but I can't, so never mind. Let me just think a bit. I think I want to try to get my big man online, which means I'm not going to be able to move one of my squads. Okay.
Well, remember, the big man doesn't... Yeah, you haven't had him go yet, have you? No.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just 1 command initiative to move my big man, then I've got 2 more command initiatives to move 2 squads, right?
Right. Well, remember, yeah, the platoon... It's an interesting question. I'm so used to thinking about it from the framework of the big men. Because in chain of command, you don't get to move them at all. The big guys only go if the... Here we go. Each platoon are similar. Will have its own specific card. 4.2. Action dice. Yeah, this is where your squads all activate and your squads get the actions.
Oh, not the big man. Okay.
Right.
All right, then that's better then, actually. So these guys are going to put... Let's see. So to spot that guy, it's base 10.
Is he, how far?
He fired.
Is he that close? Is he that far away? I mean, he's closer.
Oh, wait, so it's base 9, right?
Yeah, let's see here. We see he is within that range, so it is a base 9, as you correctly say. He has good field craft, which takes it to a 10. But so I think it's going to be so because he fired, and because he has good field craft, it stays at a 9. At that point, it's up to you to, if you want.
Yeah,
to
I'll do
dice.
2 dice to spot.
So the 1 costs to do it, and so that drops it to an 8, spending 2 dice.
Okay. Come on, please don't fuck this up. For the love of God. Okay.
There it is.
Ooh,
All
nice
right.
roll.
I used 2 dice. I mean, I used 2 dice, so it would have been 4d6, right? But I still made it. But
No. Every extra die over the 1 you get is only a -1.
oh, okay, all right.
So
Well,
you dropped
I-
it from a 9 to an 8.
Okay.
So I think that's you, OJ. Let's see him.
All right.
Or as we might say, peekaboo.
Nope, I'm too bashful. I don't want to peekaboo.
You're bashful. I'll give you bashful.
I'm afraid the lights are on and the windows are open, OJ.
So
It's
just
too late for
okay.
that.
So that. All right. So I just need just this one.
No, it's
All
all
right. Okay, that's what I thought. It
Yeah,
just
it's
the way
that
the mark-
whole
I-
platoon.
It's the whole party.
Ollie Ollie Oxenfree. And that'll be, remember, in wedge. It'll be in that sweep formation, so 2 and 1. Yeah, they're in the trees, so.
Yeah.
Why, look, it's Ho Chi Minh himself.
Uncle Ho? And who you calling a hoe?
Don Ho?
Don Ho, Tiny Bubbles.
Is he related to Don Ho?
Oh my God! Talk about really letting everybody know how ancient we are.
Quiet, man. Just quiet.
No.
All right, so they're out there. Good spot. That was 2 of your dice.
Okay, and then they stay hunkered down, right?
Your guys? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Until you
So
move.
then, until I move, I won't be moving. Okay, then I might as well shoot.
Yeah.
Now I have to actually figure out how that was done exactly.
Well, it's how many dice you get, and you
Right.
have 2 left.
Okay, so I'm gonna use both dice to fire.
Both dice for shootification, and we will say that is a poor shot, but it's at close range.
So I just roll 2d6.
Looking for high numbers.
6.
7.
5 and 2.
3 hits. Let's see. So it's a 2 and a 1. OJ, it'll be up to you to spread. Actually, no, it's 1, 1, 1. Those guys are all right there.
All right. So roll them all individually.
Yep. Mm-hmm. We'll go first squad, second squad, third squad.
Here we go.
Shock.
A hit or shock.
Second squad,
Shock.
shock. Third squad, nothing.
Nothing.
Okay, I got 2 shock down. All right, I want to put. Let's see here. I want to move second squad here and kind of face them towards the bad guys and start shooting with them too. So let's see.
I mean, you're just gonna want to shove them forward. Is what you're gonna want to do.
Yeah, let's just do 1 dice, see as far as I can go, and then I'll shoot from there with the remaining 3 dice. Come on, something high, something high. 3, so
6 minus 2, 4.
I think it's okay.
What's been going on in the chat? Anything? Hey, see you on the other side, Matt. Sorry I missed you. Hey, Tom Primrose, good to see you.
You have to use your. Okay. Hey, Dev. It's okay.
It's only 4, man.
It's
It's only
only 4.
4.
Only 4. Only 4.
Dude.
Only 4.
There you go.
right, okay, that's how it works. Sorry. Okay, so they're also going to fire with 3 dice.
How far? That's 9. That's outside close range, unfortunately.
Okay.
Yeah, that's gonna. Oh no, yeah, close is out to. Actually, what am I saying? Close is out to 18. So you said 3 dice. 3 dice. Per
Yes.
shot. 12. That is 4 and a pin. And again, I think it's gonna be this guy and this. Yeah, it's gonna be the first and the second are gonna have to split it. So it'll be 2 and 2, OJ.
All right. Ooh, a kill and a miss.
Yeah. And in the back?
Misses.
Oh,
Let me go get some corpses. Okay. So his hit and his hit, they're done. You may continue.
All right, and then first squad is going to move
Want to get
kind of in front of this base here.
Yeah, if you want to get them there, you probably have to turn them first and then go straight.
Okay.
How many dice?
Let's do 2 dice to move then.
Uh-huh. $14 minus 2 is... Or sorry, 14 minus 4 is 10.
Or
10.
You got to face them that way. It doesn't cost, but you do have to face them that way. Nope, you don't turn them. They have to stay faced. They keep that rule in chain of command.
Okay, so then I can't face them to fire or anything
You
then?
can shoot just fine. It's 180 degrees to your front.
Okay, then I will also, let's see, I spent 2 dice. Yeah, let's do 1 dice to fire and then the last dice to hunker down.
One die, poor shot.
3. It's
A
probably
scant
nothing.
3, two hits, OJ, and it'll be on the the right and the center, or right. Sorry, third squad and second squad.
So 1 each.
One each.
And a miss.
Nothing.
And
Nothing. Okay. That it? I think it is.
Yes.
That is all she wrote for our good guys in 3rd platoon. Next, another critical wound. Jeez. Coalition blinds.
okay.
Of course, they were the very last.
oh, Giorgio.
Giorgio, charge! Anyway.
Okay, now I will start moving this one.
Mm-hmm.
3 dice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Woof. 28 minus 6. 22.
Okay. So let's say that's 2.
That's 2.
Probably want to give him another one.
Then let me see where is 20. Okay. 2. And then
Yeah, rumbling forward like that.
up. That's 20.
Mm-hmm.
I could try to spot something, yeah, I think.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
You can't see that dude, but you can certainly see that dude. And that's...
This guy, yeah. So I'll
5
try
inches.
with my...
5 inches on the
Yep.
table.
Yep.
And that's in the open. Just... oh, no. He's automatic. So you spend the
All
die.
right.
You spend the die. And,
Yeah.
And he's...
Gonna die.
and
Yeah.
so he's automatic. What is that, guys? OJ?
A dummy.
Is that a dummy? OJ? Well, I have to peek since OJ's not here. It's a dummy.
All right. I bet the other one isn't.
Well,
Okay.
you have to try to find out, don't you? All right.
This one.
Yes.
Missioni cattivi. Mhm. Anche di là. Oh.
What's he gonna do?
What is that? See, yeah, I'm just thinking.
Mhm.
You know, I'm Italian. I have to think a lot.
You have a long tradition of it.
Yeah. So let's say uh, 2 dice moving.
2 dice.
Yes.
14 minus 4, 10.
And that means okay. Okay, it's okay. Oh. Okay.
These guys are right near you, dude guy.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
All right.
And I can try to shoot from here.
You can
You
come
mean
off. You
from
you
a-
you may deploy. You may deploy off your blinds. Yes.
I
Light
could
'em
not
up.
shoot as a blind.
You cannot shoot as a blind. You must deploy from
Okay.
the blind.
Light him up, Giorgio.
Mm, mm.
Do I get to interrupt?
No, I mean, do you think that it's better that I did not reveal? I don't come
No,
out.
no, light him up. Light him up.
Oh, wait,
He's gonna-
okay.
Yeah, light him up. He's going to spot you on the next turn anyway, so
Yep.
light him up.
So let's going with a company of George Burato tenant coming from.
Oh, look at those guys! Look at them. And obviously, they need to be in the 2-1 formation. So.
Okay, so just move this one here.
Yep.
So you say 2 in front. Okay.
Yep.
Medic. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that, isn't it?
That'll work.
Up.
So is it pretty much GM's discretion what constitutes a great, okay, or poor shot?
There is a basic rule in the rule set that says if they're out here, it's great. If they're behind this or hunkered down in a trench maybe out here, that's good or okay. And then if they're in the jungle, that's poor.
Okay.
That's the general
So-
rule. They then
Even-
they then give this thing about you can be more aesthetic about it, umpire's discretion.
Okay. So even like hard cover in a trench, I mean, would be out in the open would still be okay, not hard, like a poor shot.
A bunker or a trench?
Oh, I don't know. Whatever you said this thing was.
Yeah, that's a trench. Yeah, that would probably be
Okay.
an okay shot.
Okay.
Probably. Depending, I guess. But a bunker would definitely be a poor shot, no matter where it is. And then if there's a bunker in the jungle, that's when you do the column shift. So you see.
So actually, now I've got 2
Mhm.
dice more. Would I shoot?
No,
or...
no. You lose all those dice and you get to shoot. That's it.
So I can shoot.
Yes, you can. Yeah. That's the last thing you
Okay.
get to do. You get to shoot with your regular number of shots, which I believe is 4. Yeah, you get 4 shots. Each squad, parenthetically.
Ah, Jesus.
So-
Boy.
You're going to get 4 and then another 4. Right.
Exactly.
Okay, so starting with the first one
Yeah. First squad center is whereabouts? We're about there, yeah.
here.
What is that? How far? How far? Oh, that's close
Zero.
range. What's your total, Georgia?
Let me see in game 10.
And
10. 3 and a pin. All right, so what are we looking at? What did Giorgio shoot? He shot.
Looks like it's all going to be.
This way. No, it's going to go to second too.
Yeah.
So
The
those
first.
those two.
I keep forgetting there's 3 of them there.
Yeah. And so I just said the number. How many is it?
3
3 in a pin.
3 and a pin. So it's 2 and 1. Mike, it's up to you. Do you want to put it on the first or the second?
The second.
All right. I got to get that pin out. Pin's not going to matter because we're at the bottom of the deck, but we'll do it for aesthetic reasons.
Then second squad, I think that.
Okay, we're not done yet. We're not
It's
done yet,
older
Giorgio.
than-
Giorgio,
Oh,
not
the
done.
OJ
Giorgio,
roll.
not done.
Okay. Sorry.
So the first one takes 1. Mike,
Yep, I'm getting there. Dice rollers clear down here. Nothing.
and the second takes 2.
Nothing.
Nothing. All right, Giorgio, your second shot is the same, I think.
But this one is, I think, is quite.
Doesn't matter. He's in the jungle. That don't matter
Okay.
where you are. So it's
Right.
4 dice.
Okay.
8.
8 this
Poor
time.
shot. 3, nothing else. So what's he shooting at, though? That could be a little different. Where's our target? No, it'll be the same. Yeah, same deal. So again, 3, Mike, 2 and 1.
Yeah.
So you want him on the back. You want the 2 on the first or the second?
Whoever's behind the second.
The second's behind. All right, one on the first.
Nothing.
And 2 on the second.
1 kill.
Kill. Okay. Good shooting. All right. This is still U.S. blinds.
All right. Okay.
Chili's get blind.
Yeah.
And damage and whatever we got.
We got a bunch of blinds. What are you talking about?
We got a bunch of blinds. Bunch of them. Okay, we're gonna do this one. Yeah, let's see. He's gonna move. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get him here. We'll go with 2.
8, 4.
Apparently not.
Nothing.
That's 2. And you got 2 more.
Oh, yeah. Double.
Oops.
I get Buck out of there.
Thanks. Okay. Well, he did not get as far as I wanted him to. But we're gonna. Yeah, we'll just leave him there. Put him on Overwatch.
There's no point in overwatching him because you would know that you're at the bottom of the deck.
Okay, fair enough. Well, actually, then we might as well move him the other 2. So we'll trying to get him here, basically.
– 18
Might
minus
do it.
4, 14. So you know you're going to be in the open if you try to get spotted from there.
Well, I think I have enough.
2.
So, okay. And now we'll go.
That's better. All right.
Okay. Okay, so I can't do anything else with them. Now. All right, we'll move this one. He's gonna go 3.
So 24 minus 6, 18.
Okay. So he has one left. Can he attempt to spot
Mm-hmm. Where would you like to spot?
these guys?
Ah, them fellas right there. Look at that. That shot at him. Those dirty dogs. They are 3 away, so that's the closest of close. They are in heavy terrain, however, which would be a base 9. They have good field craft, which takes them to a 10. But they fired, and therefore drops back to a 9. It's a 9.
Okay. So it's 2 dice, right?
2 dice looking for 9.
2 dice looking for a 9.
Look at that.
Nice.
I think we got it.
So I think that's you, Velker. Time to play peekaboo.
Well, at least peek.
Yeah.
We'll leave the boo part out. Oh, we have to get rid of the nice little ASL counter.
You do. It's actually Mark Herman's lock and load, but I digress.
Either way.
We're facing this way, right?
They were shooting over here.
They facing the guys they were shooting,
Yeah,
weren't
they were
they?
shooting them dudes. Yep, there you go. And again, you got to do the 2 and 1. But you know how. You just slide them over a little bit.
Switch 'em over.
You're the man. I got it. What's his primary? There. There we go.
Now you know.
And knowing is half the battle.
Now we know.
All right.
Okay. Right. So this blind, the last one. Let's see. We will attempt to move them.
There's a very good investment in spotting there, Achilles. Well done.
Yeah, it worked anyway.
Yeah.
Let's see. We'll try to get him up here, and we will use 3 die.
22 minus 6, 16.
16.
Yep.
Yeah, he's going to get there. Okay. Okay, he's got 1 die left, but I've already spotted, so yeah. Okay, so he'll save that last one.
All right. Well, nothing to say before I regret. All right. Is that all the blinds? All the U.S. blinds?
I believe so.
All right. Still some blinds out there. Interesting. As we now add civilians
Whew.
and timeout into the deck. We must also add VCNVA Human Wave.
Yeah.
I'm curious. There's a card for me, right?
If you're out there,
What does Human Wave do again?
we'll go through that.
I see. Ah, okay. Yeah. I get it. All right.
We have Diddy Mao.
Yeah.
And what are the NVA platoons that are exposed now, please?
First, second, and Pajama Man.
Which we numbered which? 3rd, correct?
They're also first in the labeling.
Yeah, I know, but it's like they're at the 3rd effective platoon.
Sure. Yeah,
Okay. The local cadre. Which U.S. platoons are exposed that maybe weren't before?
The only ones that are first platoon and third platoon.
Third.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Second is also.
Second's
Second
out
is
there?
now.
Okay.
Yeah, I forgot.
so
Giorgio.
second-
Oh, right, yeah, he fired.
Yeah, they come out here. Yep.
He's out there in the world. Let's talk about those 2 cards because they are most consequential. That is Human Wave and Diddy Mao. Diddy Mao. You U.S. guys are going to love this. When
Yeah,
this
sure.
card is dealt, the communist player may select any of his units up to platoon size that is not in line of sight of enemy forces. Having done this, the unit may be replaced back onto a blind. To benefit from this, the platoon must be operating as a coherent unit, so you must be within 8 inches of each other within that platoon. If you are already on a blind, previously spotted or not, you may remove the blind completely, indicating it is going to take a position hiding in cover within 18 inches of its last known location.
Questo più peggio.
All right. And then finally, Human Wave. Human Wave.
That's when they do the wave.
Oh, poor
Right.
fire discipline. I should mention that our dear friends, the cadre, once this card is dealt, a force with less than a perfect fire discipline rolls 1d6 as follows. This is that those pajama boys, they fail on a 1 or a 2. If it has failed, the unit of that force that is currently unspotted and is closest to an enemy unit will be placed on the table and open fire regardless. Oh, it doesn't matter since they're now on the table. Yeah, you put them on the table even before it could be used. And they could get spotted out. Yeah, we'll keep it in the deck. Human Wave. Used to replicate the mass attacks of communist forces, this allows the player to launch an attack with any number of infantry units that he chooses, as long as no unit is more than 12 inches from any other. This will automatically unpin or unsuppress any unit taking part. He must use all his dice for movement. To launch a Human Wave attack, at least half of the units carrying out the attack must be within visible charge range, i.e. a hypothetical distance that could get them there.
I have bad news for you, Americans. If that card happens, you're about to be submerged.
In the Human Wave, huh?
In the blood of Vietnamese soldiers.
No,
I sense they're not going to do well, but you tell me.
I don't see a lot of Overwatch dice out on your guys. I don't know.
It doesn't matter. It's like in Chain of Command. Every die you use to get into contact with them hurts you.
Sure, but I am right on top of them.
I understand.
That's true. You won't need many.
But you have to use all of them.
So it's a bad attack anyway?
Well, no, it's like you're trying to cover this. You have to send all these guys.
Yeah.
It's a high casualty proposition. Don't doubt it.
Okay. That's fine with me.
Even if they already act in the move, I mean,
Yep.
if the shooter in the
Yep.
okay, so it's like an extra move, an extra charge.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It's
Okay, all right.
They
And
automatically.
then it depends when.
Here we go. First card. Civilians move. So the question was, did any firing take place near civilians? I would say no.
Not at all.
No.
Yeah, I don't think so.
No, they're all just hanging out in the field over there. So no.
They're vibing.
Sure. Hey, what's going on out in the woods? I don't know, man.
I don't know stuff.
You're not from Israel.
Okay, VC NVA Diddy Mao. Are there any NVA units that are out of line of sight of the Americans that want to try? I don't think there are, to be
I
honest.
don't think so.
Yeah, I can't see any. Unless if you count
Yeah,
these guys
I
out
don't
of line of sight.
Yeah.
They're behind.
I mean, you're all pretty close to each other.
Yep.
All right. Communist Platoon 2. Platoon 2.
That's those guys over here.
These
Those
guys.
are OJ's guys.
OJ.
So,
Cane comes off.
so just to be clear, I can first of all attempt to spot this blind to my right, and then I can still shoot, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, you may attempt to spot. I will say that obviously that takes a die.
Right. And I have how many die?
are a regular squad. Do you have any casualties? You do.
Yeah.
Or no, the guy in the back. So each squad gets this, OJ.
Okay.
Local force regulars. 7 or more, 3 dice.
Great. So we'll use one to try a spot.
All right, they're right there. Obviously at close range. Those poor devils have poor field craft. Well, they do. What do you want me to tell you? To heavy terrain, so it'd be a base 9. You're not pinned. The target is not stationary and not firing. I don't think there's anything really.
You mean they didn't teach these guys how to walk tactically through the jungle in Christian summer camp?
But sorry, are these guys trying to do that? There was Peanut and using the Maddie or whatever is named. The card they're
Well,
they-
they're not pinned because that was at the end of last turn. So it's that all those things go off at turn end. So these guys are.
okay, all right, just finish the turn. Oh, sorry. Okay, I don't understand.
Do they still count as under fire?
Which reminds me, you need to take this one away as well.
Yeah, just want to move it off the table. Is the spotter? Yes, the spotter is. Have they been shot at? Yes, they are under fire. So that is a -1, which will probably wash against the 9 of your poor field craft. The target, however, is also firing, which means it drops it to an 8.
The target is firing, but he's trying to spot
No,
a
no,
blind.
no.
It's-
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah, the target didn't fire.
9. Looks like a 9.
All right.
Ooh,
Got
he
it.
does it.
He does it. What is that there?
It's a blind.
It's a dummy.
I mean, yeah, it's a dummy.
Jim.
We knew it
I'm
was a
the
dummy.
Jim.
Yeah.
We forgot to sing happy birthday to the Queen.
Aw, it's her birthday? Huzzah.
Yeah, Queen Sylvia.
Oh, good
Sweden.
Lord. Wait, all right, am I spawning some Americans? Is that what's happening? I'm spawning
Just give me
Americans.
some beef. Just give me Arclight.
Oh, that's true. All right,
Arclight and a free fire zone.
All right, so those guys, OJ, took
One die.
a die, so they got 2 left.
All right.
2 poor
So-
shot with a shift because those guys are dug in.
What? So okay, I'm gonna tip my hand a little bit.
Mhm.
That bunker that they walked past, can I reveal it now and just shoot with that too?
No, that's on your blinds.
That's on my blinds.
Uh-huh. Those are blinds.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's just empty.
Okay.
So these guys are just gonna shoot straight ahead here at 3rd squad, 3rd platoon.
Yeah.
Wait, so never mind.
2 with a shift.
I'm sorry, 2d6
Yeah.
out of or 3.
Yeah, it's something.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's not.
Mhm.
Nothing at all.
Right.
Wow.
So 1st squad, 2nd platoon, it's gonna engage 3rd squad.
All right, so you've got a
Let's go.
kill. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You're still at 8, so that's 3. Now, you are you have a shock, which drops you, that's a -1. So it's 3d6 -1.
3d6 -1.
Yeah.
Right.
Whoa, 15.
15.
15. That's a good deal better. 15 pop over. Still, it's only 2 with a pin, though. Now they're pinned.
And this is considering that I'm hunkered down?
Yes, that's the only
Okay.
reason.
Okay, so I'm sorry, it was 2 and what?
2 and a pin.
Okay, so I gotta roll 2d6.
Let's see here. Yeah, because that's all at this guy. hmm
No effect?
No effect.
All right. And then my 2nd squad
Can't
behind them can't shoot, right?
Nope.
Okay. All right. That's all of 2nd platoon.
shoot. Second platoon's done. Rock and roll. Coalition Big Man 2.
Who is that? Is that Paducah?
I think it's Paducah. Yep.
Oh, awesome. All right then. Yeah.
He's a 3, so his range is 18 inches for Yellen.
Okay. The answer to your question is definitely, but the proximity makes that a problem. Yeah. I mean, as soon as I have it, as soon as I have the opportunity to use it, I'm definitely going to. Sorry about that. Little sidebar conversation. Okay, so it's Paducah, and Paducah is going to order. Let's see.
Okay.
Okay, he can order anybody, right?
Anybody in his platoon.
Okay. All right. I guess we'll start by shooting.
All right. You're allowed. Who will shoot?
Actually, let's start by moving. We need to get these guys forward. So let's see. This is first platoon. First platoon. Okay. We're going to move first squad, first platoon.
So he takes one action and yells at first squad, first platoon, which gives them 4 dice.
Roger that. And they are headed this way.
All right, you're going to have to turn them and walk them, just like you would in chain
Okay.
command.
All right. We'll use 2.
There's an accusation that Lieutenant Niedermeyer is out there somewhere.
Holy.
24 minus 4, best you can get, 20 inches.
Now this bit is free, right?
That's all free, yep.
That's what I thought. Okay. Let's see. And then now they have, see, that was this squad. They used 2 dice,
Yep.
and now they will fire.
No regularia.
Yes, that's going to be 2 dice. 2 dice, I think everybody is at close range. Yeah. 2 dice, close range, poor shot.
Okay.
9. 3. So they come up like there. All right. So that's you, Velker, I think, or is that OJ?
That's Felker.
Okay, Velker. Yeah. So it's 1-1-1.
Just one die at a time.
Yep. First squad, second squad, third squad. Nothing. Nothing.
Aw.
Nothing.
Really, Velker, really.
He mocks your fire. Your fire is mocked.
Oh my god.
That's sad. Okay. Next up, we will fire with third squad.
Mm-hmm. At whom will they fire?
They're going to go here. I assume I have to shoot at both.
You've got.
Right?
Well, yeah, you can shoot at the squad that's in the open, but the problem is it's got to divide up the shots, the hits.
Right. So either way, I'm shooting at both. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're gonna get 4 dice minus 2. Poor shot. Eight.
Oh, that sucks.
That was undesirable. 3, 2, and 1. It's in the jungle, so Velker, it's up to you. Who takes the 2? Who takes the 1?
These guys take the 2s.
All right. So 2 on these boys. Shock. And 1 on those boys. Nothing.
Good rolls on his part. Okay. Let's see. He's got, that was 1, 2.
He's got 1 left.
He's got 1 more. So let's move second squad.
Mm-hmm.
And we are going to move them, basically taking this space here.
Doing the best to get over there. I do understand.
And okay, so I think 2 dice will probably do it. Oh yeah.
Oh, 22 minus 4 is 18.
Okay. Now Buck does not go with them. Is that
He
correct?
can if you want to attach him.
Okay.
But then he's, obviously susceptible to getting his butt shut off.
Actually, I think I spun them too much.
Yeah, if you're going to face that way, though, you got to go this way.
Wouldn't it
I think
be-
you did
yeah,
want to turn
that
on that
way.
one more time.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay.
Here we go.
Actually, they're not going to be able to shoot anyway, so it
Nope.
won't matter. Okay.
Now
All right.
remember, you don't want to leave Buck out there like that because Velker can kill him. You probably want to attach
Yeah.
him for now. Yes, you really do.
Yeah, that was his third thing, so he's got to go with them.
Yeah.
All right.
Velker can and will shoot him.
Oh.
No, he
Don't
shot
cut it.
he shot at my guys all night last night. I'm just saying.
Although, quite honestly, where Buck was, he'd have to shoot through this first. Doesn't
No. He can shoot straight through that blind. That ain't there. That doesn't block LOS.
Ah. Okay.
That's some guys.
That's just some guys that are there, but not there.
Not there. Maybe they're there. Maybe they're not. Who knows?
Maybe they're there. Who knows?
That was everything for Buck.
That was everything for Buck.
Coalition Big Man 4. Who is that?
That might be my guy.
Barado is a
George?
3. Barado is 3.
Oh, so it's got to be you then, dude.
Valker 4.
Velker.
Yes, that's me. Okay.
Velker's up.
Velker. Okay. Valdemar Care.
Valdemar. Velker.
So I can only move him. I can use 1 command initiative to move him, and then perhaps attach him to a squad.
No. This gives you 3 actions, and one of them can be yelling at a squad to get going, and that gives that squad 4 actions.
Oh, okay.
And he doesn't have to worry about being attached out all by himself at the moment because he's got visible people in front of him.
Exactly.
Okay.
My people were invisible, so I had to get away from there.
Kind of.
I should probably just return fire, actually.
That pin goes away.
Actually, they've got a pin marker on this first squad.
No, it's-
It just goes away.
That goes away, yeah. It's at the end of the
Okay.
It should have gone away.
I'll return fire at, let's see here. Which one's the closest to kind of
Oh,
breaking?
no, he did pin you this turn. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're pinned.
Okay, so how can I remove that pin?
Well,
if
let's
I'm-
let's talk about that. Excellent
I think
question.
that's a
Excellent.
command action, isn't it?
Exactly, it is. Pinned. All movement is stopped for the turn. Fire with 1 column shift to the right. That's a bad thing. Our guy, Velker, can say you're not pinned anymore for 1 of his 3 actions.
Okay, then I'm already in range to do that. I don't have to be up next to him.
Correct.
Okay, then I'll use 1 to do that.
All right, you have 2 left.
Okay, then I'll use that, and they're going to fire.
You're gonna shoot.
Third squad's going to fire towards first squad.
All right.
Second. And let's see here. So with all 4 dice.
Yep. All 4 dice.
Okay, that's
That's a good
decent.
roll.
So
That's 5. Yeah, 5 with a suppress. Suppresses are nasty. So who is your main target, dude?
I think the first squad.
First squad, okay. They're the suppressed target. All right, so that's 5. So 5 obviously is 2-2-1. So Mike, they're in cover. It's your call. Who's, obviously this is 2. Is this the 2 or is this, so this guy takes 2. Somebody else takes 2. Somebody else takes 1. You tell me, Mike. OJ?
I'm sorry.
So you just took 5 hits. You are suppressed. The first squad is suppressed. So what you got to do here is this guy's got to take 2. So let's deal with that.
All right. Oops. 1 kill, 1. Oh, 2
Shock.
suppress.
2 shock.
2 shock.
Got it.
Excuse me.
Okay. That, by the way, you're getting up to a very high level of shock, believe it or not. And now the question is, do you want the third squad or the second squad to take the 2? And the other gets a 1.
Third squad takes the 1, and the other squad in the back takes the 2.
All right, so roll whichever one you want.
Okay, 2 first, since it's already on the dice roller. 2 more
2
shock,
shock. Okay.
and a nothing on the.
Yeah. Very good.
Okay, now that's all the firing resolved, right?
That was you ordered
For that
the pinning
squad?
off. You ordered the pin off. You ordered him to shoot.
Fire.
That's all the
And I
fire.
got one
and
more.
now you have 1 more activation for Velker.
Okay. First squad is going to fire at third squad with all 4 dice.
Let's see. 180 degrees. Agreed. That's going to be all for them. They're going to just get all that. Why you're giving them all that love. That's 6. What's close again? Plenty.
Now, I know there's certain rules for like big man directing fire.
Yeah.
Do I have to be right next to them in order to do that?
Yes, you have to be attached, and
Okay,
it
so
would
that's-
also cost you your activation.
Okay, that's not going to work then. All right, so 4 dice. Roll
Yeah,
it.
4 dice. Mm-hmm.
Ah, not good at all. 8.
8 on a poor shot is 3. That's all going to be for them, I think. I got a feeling that's all. Well, hang on a second. Nope.
I would think
Guys in the
so.
back,
Okay.
yeah. So it's
Okay.
2 in the front, 1 in the back. So Mike, 2 here. Nothing.
Both miss.
1 in the back.
And
Nothing.
nothing.
Okay.
God damn.
That's that's all for Velker.
All right, that's all.
Coalition Platoon 2. I think that's who we just saw. No. Who's second platoon?
Second platoon is
That's-
Giorgio.
Giorgio!
No, it's
No,
3.
fuck him up, dude.
I'm 3. I'm
No,
I'm
you're a
platoon.
big man 3, but now your platoon is activated. So that means Giorgio doesn't do anything. So it's really a choice. You can pass and let Giorgio pass out the orders, or you can just go where each one of your squads gets to activate.
with 4 dice.
Yes.
But for the position that I got, it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because they start shooting, that's all. Those first squad here shooting there, second squad shooting there.
All right, that's there. That's an easy 4 dice. Yeah, 4 dice, bad shot.
Okay.
Oh my lord!
God.
No, or not.
You thought you shot bad. That is 2 hits. Does anybody else get hit in that? No. That's the only good thing. 2 in the front. OJ.
2 kills.
Wow. Okay.
Jesus, all right.
Well, you know, as such things are evaluated. All right. So now.
Yeah, we took our times to take our aim, you know.
There you go. That's right, Giorgio. That's
So
right.
now I got to yank one of these guys off the line. Yank.
They didn't fire very many shots, but,
They were
hit.
highly effective. Yeah.
They
No
were
kidding.
well aimed shots.
No kidding. Wow. All right.
And second squad,
Giorgio's
they
boys don't waste ammo.
They just went to full auto and just pointed down range and hoped for the best.
That is quite right. And with that in mind, that is another 4.
Second squad.
A 10 on a poor shot. 3 and a pin. Don't get the pin because you already got the suppress. 3. Anything? Anybody else get that? Who is shooting, though? These guys, Jojo, right?
Yep.
Yeah, we'll do
Second.
2 in the front, 1 in the back.
Well,
That's another
one shock, one
yeah.
miss.
1 shock. And in the back,
Nothing.
nothing. Now, OJ on first squad, I gotta check this. Yeah. First squad now has a total One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6 guys. His maximum number of dice at 6 guys, local force regulars, is 2. He currently has 4 shock. When we look in the rules under awe, let's see here.
Is this marker, the death marker here, that's from the previous?
No, this is net.
Ah,
Because I took off a whole base.
okay, gotcha.
At that point, you have 3 times. So right now, he has the capacity to absorb 9 shock. Okay? But that's because he has... Or does he have only 2? He has a total of 6 dudes. 6 dudes. Yeah, 2. He has the capacity to absorb 6 shock. When he has 6 shock, he is in awe. And he has to start leaving. So he's in a that squad is in a precarious spot. Giorgio, continue.
Oh.
I don't know what you
Kill them all, Giorgio. Kill them all.
I already shot everything I could shoot.
Yeah,
But
'cause-
these guys are.
Well, actually, you've only shot 2 squads.
right, but
you
the other
still
one
have a
can't.
third-
The other one is behind.
Everybody, yeah. Just a question. Could I move? Could I
Yeah.
turn like that
Move.
and move?
Interpenetrate your own
Or they
units
can-
and just.
they can
Yeah, you
interpenetrate,
can
just move
also
them forward and shoot.
advance. You could also just
Yeah.
Yeah,
advance.
but
You know, like that
Yeah, but-
Napoleonic thing, you know?
I'm quite afraid of what he's got there. I'm quite sure.
Yeah, that's
there's
definitely a
nothing-
machine gun unit.
Yeah, I'm quite sure. there's
something, I would think
nothing
so.
There.
Oh,
And just to give support over there. So I don't
the
know.
beauty
could I
is,
move-
okay.
You know what I mean? Could I turn like in this way and move?
Yeah, and then you wind up facing that way.
Yeah. But I mean, could I turn? You know what I mean?
No, you have to
Everything
take
with
the entire squad and turn it.
Yeah, sure. But could I put them in line like that and
No.
move?
No, they don't do that.
Oh, okay. That's what I am thinking.
So the smallest unit that you break down into is squads.
Yes.
Like you can't split the squad into fire teams or whatever.
Yes, and yeah, there's
Okay.
squads and teams. The squads, the basic understanding, it's not in the rules, but if you check the forums, is the squad should always be touching.
Okay.
The base is how, whether you do individuals or groups, they should always be touching.
Because the crazy thing that I could do is move here and discover the MGM over there. I'm quite sure there's. So,
It's up to you.
hey, but we are American, so
Ah! Hey now.
we have to.
This
Like in
is
a
how we
movie.
this is how we do it, man.
You gotta roll the dice,
Sid-
though.
I have.
You gotta
Oh,
roll
I
the
have
dice.
to roll. I have to roll before. So
That was
2 dice to
Italian. That
move.
was Italian of you, seeking to move before you rolled.
Yeah, sure. You know, the Italian-American guy
Mhm.
commanding the guys. So 2 dice to move.
Send one guy out there, he gets shot at, then we drop 500,000 pounds of ammunition on it.
16 minus 4, 12.
Well, I just stopping here. I say that I'm stopping.
Yeah,
here.
yeah. Sure. I don't think you're going to get that far, but okay.
Wait.
I guess you are. Yeah. All right, good enough.
Pretty easily.
Stopping at the tree line. I get it.
Yep. Inside the jungle.
Yep.
I think as long as you're. Oh, never mind.
He is in the jungle. That is known.
Okay. Try to spot deer.
Well, we're gonna say that's an okay spot because he's not in the jungle, but he's hiding out amongst those trees. How far away is he?
I already
He
know
is 8 inches away, essentially, for the purposes of the table. 8 inches in light terrain is a 5. You are not under fire. You are not pinned. The target is stationary and not firing, so that's 6. He has good fieldcraft, 7. How many dice you use? Are you going to use 2 on this, Georgia? How many? How many? You have 4. You use 2 to move. Are you using the other 2?
Yeah. Because I could choose to use 1 or 2.
Yeah. If you use 2, it makes it a 6. If not, it's a 7.
I could shoot with a 2 against the blind or not.
No,
You
cannot
can't shoot
You
against-
cannot shoot a blind.
You can. Yeah, there's recon by fire in this game.
Yeah, but
it's-
it's bloody well useless.
Yeah, it is basically
No,
useless.
I just asked me if it doesn't make sense to.
It doesn't. We can go through the rule if you want, but I was reading Recon by Fire excited because I knew Achilles.
No.
would wanna
I
do
just
it,
say no. Just ask him to me
but-
myself.
Yeah. No,
But
your
you
best
take
bet
2
would,
dice.
would be to use this other die, your activation die,
Yeah.
to wake to just spot, and then you just need a 6 or better.
Oh, you're right. 2 dice to Overwatch.
Yeah. No, not to Overwatch. Every die, it takes 1 die to spot. Every dice above that 1 you spend gets you a -1 on the spotting roll.
-1 is a good thing in this case.
Yeah, but in this case, I could not put 2 dice to Overwatch. Whatever happened later.
Well, you can't use 2 either. Well, if you all you want to do is Overwatch, you can put 2 dice down right now. But you can't spot.
But then you can't spot.
No, I was spot, but I'm pretty sure that if he spot me,
Okay.
Yeah, it's a good plan, right? I mean,
and I will try to shoot back.
We'll see. All right, that's it then. That's 3.
yeah, in this case, he would get to shoot back when the guy eventually, fires on him
Yeah.
anyways.
Okay, Velker, human wave.
No, I really thought I'd get an opportunity to shoot first.
So no human waves.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like a good idea. I'll be real.
I see you getting shot up. I know it's a Velker move. That is an A+ Velker move.
It is, but these people probably have families.
The families live in this village.
Yeah, I was gonna say this could be their village.
This is a final stand.
They're right over there harvesting rice.
Yeah, right over there. They're out in the field. Mom, that is Coalition Blinds, Americans.
Aha. Okay then. Let's see. Now, is this the point where, like, if I want to bring somebody on the field,
Mm-hmm.
I can do that?
Yep, sure can.
All right. Let's bring this one onto the field.
All right. You're going to have to put at least a portion of it behind your own guys, unfortunately.
I'm sorry.
You're deployed along this line. You've got to keep. Respect that frontage, which means
Okay.
you're going to be behind first squad, first platoon.
Okay.
At least a measure of it.
Okay. Did you? Oh, I thought you brought my guy over.
No, you need me to. Who is that?
Would you please? It's
Sure.
me.
Oh, never mind then. Yeah, you want to be back there.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's.
I
I
was
spoke.
fine with that.
Wait a minute. It's Captain Achilles. Bum bum bum.
That's right. I need that meat shield.
Okay, you guys stand up there while I stand back here and look heroic.
That's
He's
right.
6'6". He needs the meat shield in front of him.
And I've got a big blue Stetson on,
There
so
you go.
they can see me from
Even
a
your
mile
FO
away.
is trying to duck.
Nah, it just stands behind him.
I just stand there and let the bullets fly by my ears.
There you go.
Okay. All right. Now. Okay, so now I have I get 4 actions.
No, you don't get to activate. Now your card goes in the deck.
I gotcha. So okay, so I've done that. I don't get to do anything else.
Not yet.
So now we're on to another blind.
Yes.
All right. The other blind will be this one,
Mm-hmm.
and they want to come out shooting.
That they can do. You want me to bring on them guys? Okay. Oops.
Oh yeah,
That-
leave
yeah.
leave Buck or whoever that is. Oh yeah, there he is. Okay, that's not Buck. It's the other member of that squad.
Hey, fellas.
Yeah.
That's a full 4.
All right, boys, light it up.
4 dice close range. Poor shot, but
What's the? By the way, what is the advantage of the weapons platoon with the machine gun here?
they are rated as machine guns, which means their maximum range is 36 inches. Their close range is 36 inches.
Oh, well, so I'm more than close enough for everything, so it doesn't matter. So,
That's it.
gotcha.
Would like enfilading fire like this maybe bump it up to a okay shot?
It doesn't talk about that. I see nothing, and I don't see anything about enfilading fire.
Yeah, I've never seen any rules for that, but I just wanted to know if that's like
I don't think this game is that tactical.
okay.
Although in this case, I am only shooting at basically one squad. Right?
That's the big deal. Is that squad's going to
Yeah.
catch all of it?
All right.
Ah!
Oh dear.
Quite good.
6 hits and a suppression. Where's my suppression? There it is. Velker? That's 6 hits.
EX. That all on him too.
Yep. Shock, 2 shock. Wow.
I will take that.
Yeah.
Very good. Wow.
That was some
Wow.
wicked
You're-
rolling, man.
Your save rolls have been pretty darn good tonight.
Yeah, they have.
I cannot argue.
Okay, well, at least they are up to 4 shock in that group.
We got one more blind
And
running
1
around.
dead. Yeah. Okay, we will. Yeah, I guess we'll move them. We're just going to move them. I'll use 2.
Okay.
Because all I'm going to do is turn them.
Okay. 16 minus 2, minus 4, I should say. 12.
Yeah, it's more than enough. 2,
Mm-hmm.
6.
Oh gosh. That's not great.
Yeah, Diddy Mao is a word you might want to think about.
Well, it would be great if I weren't in line of sight.
Yeah.
Oh, he's in line of sight. That's the problem. He's too
Well,
close.
I'm suggesting he not be. It's, just putting that out there.
Where do I go?
Okay, so that's all the blinds.
All right. No wound issues. Medic. Anybody want to move a medic?
No, my medic's already up there, so.
Okay.
Sure, actually, yes, I want to move my medic. Actually, wait a minute. No, I haven't taken any. Never mind.
You're good? Okay.
I mean, can I just move him anyways, just to like get him closer?
Sure. 3d6. Up to. 12 minus 6, 6.
I mean, that's plenty.
Just make sure you keep him close. Velker will shoot him.
Yeah. Okay,
Time
well.
out. That is the end of the turn. That's the big deal. That's a turn end. Now, under timeout, there are things that happen. Let's go through them. Since this will obviously be it for this evening.
Aw.
It's amazing how fast the time could go when you're.
Time's fun when you're having flies.
I'm surprised this is the first time I've tried playing war games on TTS. This was really, really cool.
I'm glad you like it. You're welcome. What I was saying is, you're welcome to come by anytime.
Yeah, I would like to.
He,
Yeah,
he just meant to say, "You're welcome."
Yeah, that's not what I said. Thank you, jerkface. That's any units that are automatically spotted are deployed. There is nobody here that is automatically spotted, I don't think. Yeah, there's nobody that's like that. That's auto spotting requires you to be in the open and at pretty reasonable range. I don't see it. Next, any ground unit not activated in this turn may now fire at any close range target. Anybody didn't get a chance to shoot at somebody in close range?
Not mine. I should do it with everything.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Say that one more time.
If you got somebody in close range that you didn't get a chance to shoot, if you didn't get a chance to shoot, and you've got somebody in close range, you get to shoot.
Even if they're still in a blind?
No.
Okay.
Got to deploy off.
Velker does, doesn't he?
What do you got, Velker?
Did all of your guys get to shoot over here, Velker?
No.
Okay, the suppressed guys don't get to.
Yeah, but I don't think any of these guys shot this turn.
Oh, are they at close range?
Wait, no. They would have moved on a blind, right? I'm getting my turns mixed up.
No, those guys didn't get a chance to shoot.
No? Okay.
Mm-mm. And this guy certainly didn't get a chance to shoot. Now, this guy can't because he's suppressed.
Right.
So, who do you want to shoot, Velker? Close range. Each squad.
Let's start
4 dice.
shooting these guys.
Actually, it's not going to be 4 dice. It's going to be less than that. That guy's got 2 casualties, right?
Yep.
Have I taken a...
Oh, no, he's got 1 casualty.
No, that's this guy here. That's 1 squad. This is 2 squad.
Yeah, you took a guy off.
I did? Okay, good.
So that was out of 8 bases.
All right. So you've got a total of 6. And those are your locals? Your local guerrillas?
Yeah, those are the...
So you got a total of 6. You get 1 die.
Those are the pajama pants. Bang.
And unfortunately...
Made it count.
1 die for 5. That's not bad, actually, now that I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
There's one.
1 die closed for 5. That's 2. Make them
Bang.
check. Got to make them
2
check.
kills.
Well, no, could be 2 kills. You never know.
And he did.
Oh!
He got a kill.
Oh!
Kill and a shock on it. See, that's...
No, it's
Americans dropping like flies.
America's dropping like flies. That would have been a shot over here. This is all 3rd squad.
Yeah, it's 3rd squad. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So a kill and a shock. And that means one of these guys comes off.
We may be terribly trained,
but
we're lucky.
Okay.
We're going to have to remember that, Achilles, because if the first card out of the deck at the start of the turn is a critical wound, you got a 2nd wounded.
Mm-hmm. Good thing my medic's up there.
I guess so.
Alright, and then I'll have these guys shoot at those guys as well.
carifica.
Yeah, I think so. But they're going to have to share. That's going to be shared love between the
Both these guys
first and the
gonna share between
third.
these
Yeah.
two?
So you got 1st squad, and you've got... Is all first... No, you got 2nd squad.
Yeah, those are 2 squads.
Yeah. So that's going to be 3 dice. Poor shot on a 12. That's 4 with a pin. The pin doesn't matter.
So it's 2 and 2.
4.
Is there?
Yeah, you are exactly right, sir. So you've got third squad and first squad, whichever one you want to go first.
We'll go left to right.
All right.
Oh!
Oh my
talk
goodness.
about your rolling, my friend.
Oh no! What's
I
happening?
was on a roll, rolling high.
Yeah, now you got 2 over here.
But hard to switch back and forth.
Those guys are a little sturdier.
Yeah, those guys, unfortunately, they got a huge. I mean, they got 12. You can take 12. It's a shock. All right, same deal with these guys, Velker, first squad. This is what Achilles gets for pointing out you were entitled to a shot, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mistake.
Same thing.
12, bang bang. Yeah, 2 and 2.
Good Lord.
Achilles.
Oh my
Great
God.
percent.
Ah, I keep rolling really high. Normally, that would be a good thing.
Yeah, if you charge with your cavalry,
Yeah.
That's another-
Where
Well,
the,
Yeah, send the weapons team in there, up the flank.
the jungle horses.
That's got to do something, right?
It's got to do something. I mean, for reals. Now.
Next one looks like a shock. Yeah.
And then they got 2 over here.
He just rolled those.
I
Oh,
just
just
rolled
another
them.
shock,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, I'm sorry.
So
Yeah.
now we got to check. Our boys in the third squad are at 6. Yeah. 6 for Americans. Yeah, that's still a lot of fire. Okay, they're not at any immediate risk of being in awe, but they've taken a whooping.
Yeah, that squad got out there and found the enemy.
Yeah, I was gonna say they in the late going of the turn caught a beating.
Now, if they shot, do they get another move or no?
No. All they can do is shoot.
Okay.
Anybody else in close range.
I'm not saying a word now.
Oh, that's all my.
Beast.
Let them take care of their own people.
All right, nobody else is at close range. Okay, because then that is it. Anybody else has to get added to the deck? Did we get anybody else exposed out there? Achilles is out there, so
Me.
that means the FO is in the deck. FO
Me
is in
too. I think I did not move. As Lieutenant Ratto.
Who is and
I
he
don't
is
know.
Big Man Free.
Yep.
Big Man Free is in the deck. How about 1 and 6? They're still.
Does Weapons Platoon have a guy?
Yeah. Weapons Platoon
Okay.
is Platoon 4.
Is our first platoon in there? We might not be.
Let's see. Your first platoon? Yeah, it's in there.
Okay.
It's in the deck. Our deck now, starting with 2, now has 24 cards.
I got a question
Yes, sir.
about the Hueys.
Yeah.
How does that work?
Okay, they are like any other type of indirect support. You first have to put the authorization card into the deck.
Okay.
Once that flips up, you can request any support you want, and you can request as much support as you have actions.
Okay.
Now, the catch is those support cards are going to go into the deck just like usual. So there's artillery and there's air. You can ask for either. They're going to then get turned in the usual course of events, and you're going to ask for them. And then you'll have to roll
Okay.
for them.
Okay. And when do I make the request so that they can be put in the deck?
That would be now that you have deployed to the table, the authorization card is available to you, and so the
I see.
minute-
So whenever it comes, whenever Achilles one,
whenever
comes up?
Achilles or the FO comes up,
Oh, okay. All right, good enough.
you may make the ask.
Okay.
This game kind of rules. I like it.
Yeah, these are really cool rules. Really flavorful.
Yeah, they're deep with flavor. There's a lot of creaky little nubby bits. I get it.
Tastes like chicken.
It does taste like chicken, but
Tastes like chicken.
boy, this is fun. This is fun. And we'll get it right. We'll get it right. I'm sure we did some wrong stuff. So I'm going to take one more picture. I got a bunch of pictures. I got to save. Oh, well, dude guy, you crashed in, but I'm glad you made it.
I'm really glad I made it too. And I hope to make it the next time you play this.
Absolutely. Well, the assumption is next Saturday, so
Okay, yeah, I'm free that day.
cool. Because we tried to make it Saturday because I know
I'll make it on time this time. I know the time now.
There you go. So,
Next Saturday, I won't be here.
oh no,
Yeah,
George will
that's
have.
my anniversary.
It is.
Oh wow!
Yes, it is.
Congratulations.
Well, there it is. Well, for me,
It's
my
the 30th, right?
yeah,
I
should
did
be.
the math right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, tomorrow is Christmas Eve. Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
the
the
30th.
30th.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The 30th, right?
So yeah, because my wedding anniversary is tomorrow.
Oh wow! Hey,
there you go.
congratulations! Jesus,
Yeah,
whoa!
so-
What's going on?
28 years. There you go.
17 for me. Oh, 18 for me.
Said that. Get it right, man. I screwed it up.
Just forgot mine.
Don't worry, your wives will correct you.
yeah, mine certainly did. But it's
You have to delete the stream so there's no evidence that you got that wrong.
Hey,
Tucker,
my wife will
did you
never watch
snicker?
this.
No, that's exactly it. This is what it's about. It's about learning new games. It's about having fun and about figuring stuff out and probably getting a horrible number of stuff wrong. Yeah, no, I think this is a terrific system. I think it's a lot of fun. And the fact that I have a book now full of 16 scenarios plus a campaign system for Captain Achilles is a good thing.
Is it a PDF or is it a physical book that you can
PDF.
buy? Surfs up?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, PDF.
Yeah, it's like £9.
Oh, that's it.
Some ridiculously low amount of money considering the value you get. So yeah, it's a lot of great things, and so we will build more. Thank you to everybody who played and put up with was very patient with it. I think we're getting it right. Obviously, if you're watching this and we did something wrong, or if you have a question, let us know. We make no pretense of being experts, and of course, it goes without saying to those who observe, please have a very, very merry, happy Christmas, and we'll be back very shortly. Until we meet again, please. Take care of yourselves and one another. We will talk soon. Pause.
Is this just safe?
Pause.
Good night.